Croeso cynnes I Barc Stebenheath ar gyfer trydydd rownd Cwpan Cymru. Llanelli yn erbyn Penybont sydd gyda ni ar eich cyferchu hyn o'ma ac mae gan y tîm cartref a Rhys Griffiths atgofion melys iawn o'r gystadleuaeth sbesial hon.
Bowen. Moses, Bowen eto. Chwarae pert gan Llanelli. Griffiths! Dyna sut mae Sgorio. Mae hwn yn gyfnod da arall I Llanelli mewn â hi eto! Ac mae mewn i'r hwyd gan Moses! Mae'n godyn Llanelli 2. Mewn i'r cwrchwech, mae'n I dda. Thomas yn mynd amdani hi. Allan â hi neu di ddim, allan Moses yn mynd amdani hi. Griffiths! Yn wedi croesi'r llinell a dimau! A dybed, a'i dyna'r gol sy'n sicrhau y cwpan I Llanelli. A mae yna siawns am bedwaredd fan hyn. Ac mae Gonel o'r hwyd! Chris Venables. Stewart Jones yn codi'r clws. Llanelli ydi enillwyr Cwpan Cymru 2010, 2011.
Ac mae'r gŵr oedd yn sylwebu gyda Nick Parry ar y diwrnod arbennig honno Malcolm Allen yn ymuno ni hyn. O Malcolm, ni yn y gwynt ar glaw fan hyn yn Llanelli.
Ti'n fe, ti'n gyda fi deimlo fel Mary Poppins, umbrella, glaw. Ond, na.
Paid hedfan bant, oes?
Na I ddim. Ond ti'n be, mae'n gadw bob dim, dydi. Potential o sioc, oes wrth gwrs. Tywydd fel hyn, llithrig allan na. Gawn I weld.
Chos Malcolm, ar bapur, Penybont fydd y ffefrynnau hyn o nhw sy'n ware yn uwch gyngrair Cymru. Ond ni'n mynd I gael cipolwg ar y tabl yng nghengrair y de, achos Malcolm, y Llanelli yn cael tipyn o dymor. Dim ond un gêm maen nhw wedi colli ym mhob gystadleuaeth trwy gydol y tymor. Be nhw llawn hyder cyn hynno?
Un cwestiwn amdano fo. A hefyd, mae'n gyda nhw'r momentum na dwi bod tro'n dweud sy'n mor bwysig cael. Da ni fewn I gema cwpan. Gyda nhw'n mynd I golli. Dyna pam dwi'n edrych ymlaen gymaint erbyn yr adloniant a llinell fesur geith nhw, o ydyn nhw I gondas yn curo y gyngrair y de I ddod I fyny'r i'w gyngrair. Oherwydd Penybont, dim yn ei gora, mond ennill sos dwytha, 1 mewn 5, colli'r bedair arall, ond dyn nhw ddim gwaith allan oedden nhw'n i'w gyngrair, oedden nhw tymor dwytha, felly edrych ymlaen.
Ti'n credu welon ni sioc hyn o Malcolm? Cupset fach?
Na, y bwlch di'r gwahaniaeth. Fydd hi'n gem dda, mynd â gols, ond dwi yn just meddwl Penybont, Rhys Griffiths, Chris Venables, maen nhw'n cymryd y gystadleuaeth yma o ddifri.
Yma Rhys Griffiths a rheolwr Llanelli Lee John yn nabod I gilydd yn dda iawn, a dyma be oedd gan rheolwr Llanelli I weid o'r Dylan Ebenezer yn gynharach.
Lee, Friday night, under the lights, Welsh Cup as well. You've got a former Llanelli legend coming back as Penybont manager, if I can say. Should be a fun night here.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's a huge challenge for us as a group. Obviously, currently doing really well in the league table, but it's a huge challenge to come up against a top Welsh Prem team who've done really well over the last couple of seasons. You
had a taste of it last season, and lucky against them, Connor's Key as well. Do you know, how much have you learnt from that?
Well, I thought that was a great game from our point of view. You know, we didn't see much of the ball on the night, but we took them to the last 20 minutes. Obviously missed that penalty, but I think the boys can take a lot of confidence from that, definitely. And hopefully we can experience something similar tonight, but go one step further.
Can we mention Rhys Griffiths coming back to Stebenheath? That you played with him, played against him, managed against him, managed with him as well. How well do you know him?
Yeah, I know Rhys really well. Obviously started our career. We played with each other in Haverfordwest and then at Port Talbot. And as you rightly just said, probably our first management game was together at Port Talbot, where we shared the dual role. Rhys was playing and I was on the side. But yeah, played, I think one of our first games as well when he went to Penybont in 2016 was Goitre against Penybont. So yeah, I've come up against Griff many times on and off the pitch and in opposite dugouts.
Which did you prefer, playing with him or against him?
I'll say play with him. He scored too many goals, not two, you know.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time, Lee. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Lee John yn barod amdani felly. Malcolm, ni wedi sôn am y tymor arbennig mae Llanelli'n cael ar hyn o bryd. Un chwaraewr sydd wedi bod yn allweddol I hynny yw'r ymysodwr Ethan Can. Nath e ymuno dros yr haf. Mae fe wedi sgorio 9 gol ym mhob cystadleuaeth hyd yn hyn. Bydd angen perfformiad mawr wrtho fe heno.
Wel, mae'n mynd i'n brawf mawr iddo fo hefyd, oherwydd gyda fo Iorwerth Jeffries a Little, 3 amddiffynwyr canol, cryf, corfforol. Mae o'n mynd i'r rhedag, mae o'n gyflym, mae'r rhedag y Llanelli, mynd i'r rhedag trwy nos, ond mae'n adio golia, a pwynt datblygiad mawr iddo fo ydi, mae di bod chwarae yn ebyn dynion am 2 mlynedd yn ffynon taf cyn dod yma. Un ar 20 oed, dwi'n edrych ymlaen I weld o heno.
Mae rai fwyd, o'n i'n siarad gyda Mark Jones, reolwr Cymru cyn y gêm, a nath ei weid, mae fe'n credu taw Ethan Can fydd y Chris Venables nesa. Dim pwysau hyn arno fe hyn o'r Welsh.
Sgidio mawr I lenwi cofia, ond ysgynno fo'r awch a'r awydd, a'r anger na sy'n gyda Chris Venables yn 38 oed y sgorio'r goliau mae mae gyda fo siawns.
Achos mae hyn o hefyd yn lwyfan I Ethan Can, nag yw Malcolm?
Un cwestiwn, mae'n ffenestr iddo fo hefyd, ond ti'n bod, os am gwell ysbrydoliaeth I neb o brofi pwynt, a am noson I wneud hynny iddo fo.
Yn gwmws. Wel, mae Penybont wedi mwynhau tipyn o lwyddiant yn Cwpan Cymru dros y ddwy tymor diwetha yma. Dyma be oedd gan Rhys Griffiths I weithio Dylan.
Rhys, Seven Heath, you know it well. Nice to be back.
Yeah, eventually got here. But yeah, it's always great to be back here. I love the place and I loved it when I was a player, but I can't separate that time with now and obviously here to win the game, simple.
Kick-off's approaching, but I'm going to list your achievements here. 7 golden boots in a row. That's not bad. 180 goals, 181 games. You won every tournament going in Welsh football at the time. What was so special about that time here with Llanelli?
Well, I think it was a perfect timing for me personally, sort of coming to an age where I was starting to really understand my game. But we had a great set of boys here. The core of the team, still good friends to this day. Still people I call on when I need them. And hopefully vice versa. And yeah, it just came together. To be honest with you, we probably should have won more than we did.
Back to present day, how important was getting that win last week at Carnarvon after a rough few weeks?
Yeah, it was important. And any result, I would have taken any result, to be honest with you. But also it was important that we showed some resilience. And at 2-1 up, they were the better team for a period. And we were backs against the wall. And we came through it. Venner's popped up with another tap in. And we pushed ahead again. So that was really important for us, yeah.
And finally, should be fun tonight. Welsh Cup under the lights as well. They're flying high in the Cymru South. What about tonight? Yeah,
they're going to be buzzing for it, aren't they? You know, it's they are in a rich vein of form. They've got good players, obviously a good manager, and I'm expecting a really tough game. And I'd imagine it'll go to the wire, and hopefully we fall the right side of that result.
Well, we're glad to see you made it through the traffic anyway. Thanks, Rhys.
No problem.
Thank you. Brilliant.
Yeah, Rhys Griffiths yn wynebu'r clwb lle nath e dreulio ran fwyaf o'i yrfa. Malcolm, ti'n credu taw Cwpan Cymru yw cyfle gorau Penybont I gyrraedd Ewrop tymor yma?
Wel, mae'n gyfle wrth gwrs oherwydd, ond dwi dal yn dweud, mae Penybont digon da I cystadlu mewn ail safle dal I fod. Dwi'n gwybod mae ceic hwnna uwch I penna nhw yn hawdd ar y funud yn y safle yna, ond dio ddim o'r bell a hynny fo'r gema sy'n fynd. Mae nhw wedi cael eu cyfnod lle nath o golli pedair nolynol. Mae wedi troi y gornel ar ôl buddigoliaeth yn Gaernarfon sy'n dwytha dim lle hawdd I fynd oherwydd ffordd mae Caernarfon wedi bod chwarae ac wnaeth nhw adeiladu ar hynny heno fan hyn. Felly, mae yna mwy na un ffordd I Penybont. Ydyn nhw wedi datblygu o blwyddyn dwytha ar ôl cael arian o Ewrop dim eto yn y marn ni, ond dymu wneith nhw. Ond sbia, just Venables eto, just sgorio'r goliau yma fan hyn, bob math o goliau, fel da ni wedi weld o'n 38 oed cofia. A mae'n rhedeg fel hyn, ond mae'n llawregni, ond fedrech ddim prynu profiad meddyn nhw. Ac dyna beth gyda fo, llawn profiad ydy ac yn sgorio. Mae'n mor hyderus, mae gyda fi gredd bach naturiol o sgorio'r goliau yma, ac mae eisiau mwy, dyna dwi'n licio amdano fo, mwy, drwy amser, gret.
Wel, ni yn gallu clywed cefnogwyr Penybont yn canu yn y gornel fel hyn. Ond Malcolm, ti wedi sôn am Chris Venables, ers iddo fe ymuno â tîm Rhys Griffiths. Fe sydd wedi gwneud y gwahaniaeth un o dy fe?
Wel ia, os ti'n edrych ar pwy nath adal, ti'n gwybod Nathan Wood, Kai Whitmore, nath Cullen adal, wedyn na Sam Snaith adal, a mond Venables really sydd wedi cymryd I gymryd y cyfrifoldeb na. Ond o Rhys Griffiths, maen nhw'n ffrindiau mawr ers blynyddoedd, felly mae o'n gwybod, mae o'n ffynnu ar cyfrifoldeb. Ac yn dal I wneud o ar y lefel yma, ac ti'n sgorio'r Ewrop tymor hyn hefyd, ti'n meddwl, come on, ia, pa bryd mae'n mynd I stopio. Os ddim wedi cario ymlaen fel hyn, 4 gol Michael Wilde o flaen, mae hynny'n mynd I fod yn hawdd iddo fo basio. Os di Rhys Griffiths yn mynd I chwarae fo'n 2 dymor arall, bydd o basio Rhys Griffiths. Yeah. Sgorio goliau.
Beth am yr ymodau, Malcolm? Fi'n credu bod y glawd I stopo tyma bach, ond mae'r ca yma, mae fe'n mynd I fod yn llithrig heno.
Mae'n mynd I fod yn llithrig, ond ti'n gwybod be, mae'n berffaith. Mae'n berffaith y gêm I gêm gwpan, ac dyna sy'n mor neis am ramant Cwpan Cymru, mae yna bob tro sioc. Fydd I fod un dwi'n meddwl, ond allan ni llethu brofi fi yn anghywir.
A mae hwn wastad fel un o'r ceau safonol iawn. A hefyd, gymaint o hanes yn y lle yma hefyd.
Cofio, nes i redeg ar draws y cae mewn unwaith ar diwedd gêm i fynd o flaen y camera. A nath y dyn yn neud y cae, nath o redeg ar ôl fi. Yn trio cael fi off, so gyda fi atgofio'n neud da o'n hefyd. Ond, hei, am amserau da ni gael fan hyn, illa, fydd hi'n noson fel eto yno.
Malcolm, diolch yn fawr am y tro na i adael i ti fynd lan i'r pwynt sylwebu i ymuno a Dylan Ebenezer. And your usual reminder that English language commentary is available for this one. We've got Mark Jones and Tommy Morgan waiting for you over there. Ac yn y Gymraeg, i'ch tîm sylwebu chi hyn yma yw Malcolm Allen a Dylan Ebenezer.
Thank you, Sianed. Good evening and welcome to Stevenage Park in Llanelli, where the Cymru South League leaders entertain Penybont in the third round of the 2023-24 JD Welsh Cup. The Reds are on a fine run of form of late, and Lee John will be hoping that his team's current goals and results can continue against Rhys Griffiths' Penybont, who come into tonight's game after an excellent 4-2 away win at Carnarvon last Saturday. Both teams usually produce an attacking brand of football, so we could be in for a Sgorio scorcher in the rain, Tommy. How about that?
Yeah, certainly looking forward to this evening's encounter. Two teams who play some attractive football, to say the least.
Sorry to cut in there on Tommy Morgan, but there will be a minute's silence by both teams.
They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. Will remember them.
Jones will be doing a programme at Sgorio, 9 o'clock. And it'll be about ex-footballers back as far as World War I, which will be a fantastic story to look forward to, obviously, with Owen Tudor Jones.
Sunday, 9 o'clock, should be good watch that. As hopefully this game will be a good watch as well.
There are the two lineups, Tom.
Yeah, certainly. Llanelli will be looking to Mark Venables, and we're having a chat before the game, Mark, and how important is Chris Venables to Rhys Griffiths' team. 13 goals already this season, so I'd be looking to have a man marking this evening if we could. And obviously we'll be looking for Ethan Kahn, number 11 for Llanelli, prolific scorer this season for them, and looks a real handful. So and then I think Gerard as well, he's back in the side this evening. His experience will be really important for Lee John's side.
Penybont there will, I should imagine, play their 3. Looks like they're trying to say 3-4-1-2 there, but could be interesting if they would do that with Miles Davis one side and Ryan Reynolds the other side.
Looks
but game on.
It's going to be a back 4 for Rhys Griffiths' side there. Reynolds has slipped into left back.
Yeah, me too, Tom. I think Griff will have a real go at it. He knows it's going to be a big game, and he'll try and lay the marker down very quickly. Llanelli, of course, the Reds against Penybont, the Blues. Almost a Liverpool v Chelsea out there, by the way, in their kits. Wonderful pitches per usual at Stevenage Park. We're off. Third round Welsh FA Cup. Long ball there from Alex Pennock. Interesting to see whether Penybont try and get it down and play. Coming back from offside, the first one, Ethan Kahn. Up top with Sam Johnson.
Sorry, Mark, just interesting there. Just straight away there, Yorwith steps across Kahn, says, like, look, you're up against a big centre half tonight.
Absolutely seen it. I've actually watched Llanelli about twice in the last 3 or 4 weeks, Tom, and they've been, you know, they're really proactive and they're top of the league, which is what they've got to be. But I don't think they go into this as a 3-1, do you?
No,
Jeffries wins the first flick chance. No, goes back to the goalkeeper, Coughlin. When people say, Tom, in games they can have 3 games, I think Llanelli will expect something from it.
Well, they've got nothing to lose this evening, Mark.
Venables. Coughlin stands Venables up. He's really on form at the moment. There's Lewis Harlan with the captain's armband on. Jones, Henry Jones clips one in. Kirkhoff's in there by himself, by the way. Gets it across. Early doors. Could have been half a chance then. It could still be if Harlan can get the shot off. You'd get a corner. It's a shaky start from the Reds.
Yeah. Not looking very comfortable at all at the moment. The Reds. Pressure coming in here. Henry Jones, delightful little chip in there. Kirkhoff with a delightful cross as well. Across the 6-yard box. Just can't clear the ball. Pressure's starting to mount already on the Reds.
Henry Jones goes across to take the corner. Nicks a couple of inches on the D there. 6 or 7 inches out, by the way. Could be called off if it goes in. It's just wide of the mark. Yorwith planned corner there. It was a near post one.
Yeah, looks a powerful player in the air. That's the second header he's had already on one. Didn't direct that properly there.
Yeah, he will be key.
Nobody went with him, Mark. Free run there, so Llanelli will have to be really beady-eyed on that. Yeah.
Kick from Coughlin.
Konoski ready 2-0 up against Prestatyn.
2-0 ahead, that's early, very early. And that's a bright start from Konoski. I mean, their league form was put to the sword last week by Cardiff Met. With Cardiff Met, that was a surprise result of the weekend. Met 3, Konoski 1.
Yeah, difficult side to beat at home, Cardiff Met. So,
see, there won't be many cup shocks, I shouldn't imagine, but there's always one usually, especially in the last 16. Ryan Reynolds playing wide left today. Jones. These conditions will suit Henry Jones. Great ball, they're in here. Oh, great defensive header. There were 2 runners there coming behind the defenders. And in the box then, should we show the replay? The defenders in the red shirts, Tom, are stood still. Watch them run past them.
Yeah.
2 free runners.
Yeah, Miles Davis and Venables ready for something there.
Got to track your runners, especially in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game. Lee John's team just need to clear their lines here now at present. Jones. Good dead ball kicker, Jones. As he clips it in again, there's the first click. Second header again by Yorwith. All planned corners.
Not quite third time lucky there for the big centre half, Yorwith, but again a little flick on there at the near post, and then Yorwith coming in on that second ball, so important. But again, a free header, Mark.
Yeah, well, that's why Coughlin, the goalkeeper, Scott Coughlin's got the ball. I'll be taking my time, just getting this up the pitch as far as I can. Interesting to see how high Penybont are playing, by the way. Tremendous header from Yorwith. He started the game well. Johnson looks offside to me. Johnson. Can Johnson get in? It was offside. Good decision from the linesman. We were lucky enough to be right in line with that. There wasn't much in it, by the way.
But it's a late flag, Mark, isn't it?
But for me, that will be one planned for Lee Jones Llanelli. That long ball in behind. They have legs up top. Johnson and can certainly scarper a bit.
Yeah, could well be a Route 1 effort.
Alex Pennock to take the kick. Ball was plenty of distance with Pennock's kicks. Coughlin will be a key figure at the back.
Just need to settle into the game, Llanelli, don't they? Get a few passes together.
Yeah. Penybont will just try and pick holes and pass her way through. See, young Kirkhoff has started well every time he's seen the ball this evening. Jeffries, great ball in behind. Coughlin reads it well though, comes off his line. Well, it's a back four, definitely, Tom, for Penybont, when we thought they were going to go with a 3. They're almost 4-1-4-1. Right in front of us, they are playing that way, by the way. Keon Rafael, playing almost every week now for Penybont, and such a good footballer. There's Can. Harlan. Crazy how the game changes, Thomas. A couple of years ago, I think we were looking at young Lewis Allen as a youngster. A few years on. Senior player now with the armband.
Yeah, very experienced player. And a very experienced team as well, Rhys Griffiths has put together, Mark.
Yeah, on stats, they're the oldest team in the Cymru Premier. 28.5 years, I think. Have they weathered this early storm, Llanelli?
Yeah, certainly look a little bit sharper and quicker in mind, and when they get that ball moving.
Tom, you've been involved in this league for many years, and myself also. Great place to come, Stevenage Park. Proper football ground at this level. Pitch always in pristine condition, and with a drop of rain, just makes the game a bit quicker.
Yeah, just what you wanted as a footballer, as a player, to play on that surface. First touch's got to be good, though.
Reynolds asks Henry Jones to get in behind. Great tackle, had to be right when you're tackling as tough as that. It's a strong tackle. Jamie Baker comes across and absolutely makes a brilliant slide tackle. If you're going to make it as good as that, eh?
Welcome to Stevenage, Henry Jones.
I think Jones would be pleased that he just seemed to have the legs of Miles John then, by the way. Kirkhoff gets it across the box. Mark Lettle pushing up into attack. Well, Davis gets it to Rafael. Rafael gets a shot off, just wide of the mark. But again, good work from the Cymru Premier team.
Yeah, nice interplay. Good retention, ball retention there as well.
And nice to see the stand quite full, Tom.
Yeah, not a very nice evening to come out, but no, they've come out in their droves.
Coughlin again, fires one long. Hopkins gets it, flicked on. Johnson will try and get him behind. Well, can you get fouls off the ball? For me, that's a foul. It's just barge him right off the ball. I'm sure the replay will show it as well. Absolutely.
That's the third time now, Mark, that's happened.
You are, he's running for the ball. That's just a foul.
And he's pushed his elbow in as well.
The current rate of the game, with the way they're giving out red and yellow cards in the English Premier League, that would have been a VAR check for a red, I think.
Yeah, you're probably right there. Certainly an aggressive shove by Yorwith. Good position here for Llanelli.
Yeah, Ryan Bevan will take the kick. Cronin will be the main man here. He's got 7 goals from the centre-half spot this season. Cronin with the header. Break could be on though. First passes. Great to Rafael, and Miles Davis is absolutely storming up the right-hand side. He'll get there, and then 3 against 2 in the middle. What a ball that is. What a great interception as well from the lad who made the free kick. That's great tracking. Johnson just needs to be cool on the ball. Will chase this down. Doesn't give anything up, this lad.
Harding showing his experience there though, Mark.
Yeah, great, just got his foot on the ball. You have to be careful because Harlan's starting to dictate the game quite early. He's just dropping into that hole. I think Hopkins needs to go in with him, Tom. He's almost doing the Ashley Evans role.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that develops.
Rafael. Davis. Davis hoping to spread the play, just misguides his pass to Henry Jones. Well, 11 minutes gone, Tom, and I think Lee John will be a bit happier in the last few minutes than he was in the first 4 or 5.
Yeah, certainly. Griffiths' team started on fire there.
Reynolds. Will chase the pass down. Pennock doesn't get it right. Well, smart play that by Mark Little, and a decent tackle as well by Jamie Parry. He just came in and made the tackle.
Just on the evidence of the first 12 minutes, Mark, I think there may well be a few yellow cards in this game.
Well, should we tell the truth, Tom? We were talking before the start of the game, and we were hoping that there would be, you know, a proper cup tie, shall we say. Going back to the...
Well, the conditions are ideal for it, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, a cup tie, both teams going for it.
Parry started well at left back. I watched him a couple of weeks ago when they played Caerphilly Parry, and he's a real steady Eddie at the left-sided centre half or left back.
Yeah, certainly a lot of these players, you know, look at their stats. They've been around the Welsh League for a long time. They've got the experience. Obviously, most of them have played under Lee John for a while at Goitre as well. So he'll know what to expect from his players.
Johnson started quite well at the top. Just needs to look after the ball in them areas. Harlan again, looking to start the play. Henry Jones on a spin one round the corner there. Miles Davis. And it definitely looks like Venables is almost being man-marked by Jamie Baker. I think he's following him everywhere so far. Of course, they were beaten in the cup final 2 years ago, Penybont, and knocked out by TNS again in the semi-finals last year, 2-0. Ball forward again.
I think you always got to be careful. He's trying to show how strong a guy he is.
Yes, absolutely. He's shown a lot of aggression out there, which obviously will be picked up. Davis, Miles Davis, Venables, Baker tracks Venables and gets the tackle in. Rafael puts the ball behind, goal kick. And as the last 4 or 5 minutes have gone, they've definitely settled into this game. There's the mascot there. I think his name's Teddy. Or is it Tommy?
Eddie the Bear, isn't it?
He's had enough after 14 minutes. Come back, Teddy.
Another goal.
Connors Key 3-0 ahead against Prestatyn. Can we say they're almost in the next round? Parry with the ball in behind. Can again, won't keep nothing up. Pennock just showed a little bit of inexperience then, just chasing that ball down straight instead of cutting the angles off. Rafael. Miles John just plays safe and puts it out. It's good pace about the game, Tom.
Yeah, I think the pace of the game is going against Llanelli a little bit. They probably won't be used to this because I find Llanelli are playing a much quieter tempo than what.
Yeah, obviously.
Penybont to do it.
League above. Header. No shot from the goalkeeper then, which was key. Miles John goes along with the ball. Harlan playing in that key role again. He stole the ball. Puts Jones in a good position. The offside flag for Jones. Harlan, it was key that he made that tackle because, like we said, there was a very high line from Penybont then.
From Llanelli, there's a high line mark. The thing is, Henry Jones really should never have been offside there. Harling, played him in there. Should have stayed on side because they were in there again. And that's danger there. Ethan didn't hold the ball up properly. They won it back. Straight away, Harling's onto it. Looks to penetrate the ball in behind them.
Khan jumps against Dan Jeffries. Reynolds. Yeah, just don't think they're going to be trying to play their way out at the back, Llanelli, which I wouldn't blame them at present. Just trying to get it forward and stay in the game in the first period. Gerrard. Johnson.
I think Johnson should just let that ball go past him and use in behind.
I think if John's fear is that they can get out too easy at the back. But with the likes of Johnson and with the likes of Khan, they will chase anything down, so they won't be giving Akers a time. Again, Jones. When you are a manager, Tom, and you're from one of the top teams, as Rhys Griffiths obviously is, so key to get the first goal in these cup ties.
Yeah, absolutely. Just take the pressure off.
Take the pressure off. Yorworth.
Yeah, to be fair to Penybont, they're taking the sting out of the game, aren't they? They're passing the ball. Not going forward, but nothing wrong with just keeping possession of the ball.
Yeah, and also, I think Lee John is over on the far side there, just saying drop in and let him have it in by there. So they're not just chasing anything. Yorworth. Put a bit too much on that one, I think. Straight through to Coughlin.
So do you think you were here last year for that game with Connors Key, were you?
Yes.
Yeah, so do you think they've learned, or did they attack that game, or did they sit back, or what was their...
It was interesting that in Lee John's interview with Sean and David at the beginning, because he said he was really pleased with his team's performance on the night. I just think I'd like a bit more tonight. Long distance chance if he sets it up. No chance for John. He'll do well to keep that one in, by the way. Does keep it in. Great ball from John. Great cross. Not the brightest of headers either, coming back across the middle there. But Miles John did really well at right back then, Tom, to keep that in and get a cross of that quality in.
Yeah, certainly a good move by the home side there.
Kirkhoff. The Venables in behind. Little. Strong header there from Mark Little. He's Khan.
Certainly not giving Khan any chance.
May have a word here. Just a little bit late there.
Gerrard was it?
Joe Hopkins it was on Louis Allen. It's the man he's been trying to track all night. Allen's got their first all night. Joe Hopkins is just saying to him, yeah, I am here. I'm up for the battle. Does he get away with an early yellow there, or good refereeing?
Well, he's your friend, Mark. He's normally a flashy yellow, wouldn't he? I thought it was a yellow myself.
Well done, referee.
Just seen that, look. That was a definite yellow.
9 out of 10 times they're given as well, isn't he? He's most probably lucky that Lewis Allen is a genuine player. He's jumped up, Tom, because many players would stay down for that, wouldn't they?
Yeah, make a meal of it.
Handball there by young Kirkhoff.
just seen this tackle again, Mark. What's this?
Wow.
And look at this.
Wow.
Look at the position of the referee there.
He's looking all over that, and as he's gone in with studs very high.
And he's very hardly pulled his right foot back there. He'd have been nasty injury if hadn't been planted.
Well, I have to totally agree. He's definitely got away with a yellow there, by the way. Top of the Cymru South, they played 12, won 9, drawn 1. Llanelli, they went top last weekend. A couple of the Penybont players there, enjoying their teas. Kane Owen, Sean McDonald, and Brown.
Plenty of experience there.
It is. But as the league positions go, Tom, they haven't got off to the greatest of starts at present. They did have a good start, Penybont, but they've had a couple of bad weeks. But great result last week, defeating Kynarf 4-2. And what the point I'm trying to make is, this is the most important game of the season for these clubs. Chance! Oh, save, Pennock. Great volley there. Tremendous volley.
Yeah, certainly Ryan Bevan there. Hits it early. Tell you one thing, Pennock did exceptionally well there to get across and tip it around the post. Yeah. Good first touch by Bevan.
Yeah, I thought he volleyed it first, but he drove it into the top corner, and Pennock makes a brilliant save. It's the first real shot on target from either side. And they are starting to really raise their game, the Reds. Corner to the far post. Coughlin back across. Khan makes the jump against. Hook back in. Tries to bend it in. He scored some goals this season, but that would have been a special if he bent that one in.
Yeah, I think he'd been off just taking a touch there.
But great effort from Ryan Bevan. Came to him, took it early, and it's going in.
Yeah, he's going to top corner.
That's a brilliant save from Pennock, by the way. Decides to go right-handed. It's a great save. Definitely got a game on our hands here tonight. Stevenage Park, Llanelli 0, Penybont 0 in the third round of the JD Welsh Cup.
It's quite windy out there as well, Mark.
Khan, again, battling for the ball. He won't let centre-halves rest, that's one thing for sure. Hopkins, knock it on. He's in here. Yorworth.
Did well there, Yorworth.
It was young Birch who chased him down and did well. Birch up against Mark Little. Referee says blue ball.
Just starting to stamp their authority on the game a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Sgorio Monday evening, 9:30. Plenty of cup action and cup goals, we should imagine.
Yeah, 3 goals already up at D-side. No goals here.
Well, this is one game that I definitely thought would be goals, Tom. So it's taken 23 minutes to say it. Not too soon, just to spoil people's fun, but it's got to be a goal or two in this game. Parry. Great header away by the big man at the back. Davis, Venables, just trying to stay onside. Bevan's doing well in the last 10 minutes in midfield, you know. Roy Bevan. Whereas they started the game, the Cymru Premier team, asserting their, shall we say, ability and their quality. They've come into the game as made it a cup match now, Tom Llanelli.
Yeah. It's very interesting to see Rhys Griffiths playing a back 4 this evening, and then Miles Davis playing really high up the pitch.
Well, it's all, yeah, he's playing a 4, but I think when they're getting forward, he's allowing Reynolds to go and Miles Davis to go, and Mark Little drops in with Dan Jeffries then. And the big man on the ball at the moment, Josh Yorworth. Or would you say Miles Davis is playing right side midfield?
He's definitely playing right side midfield, Mark. There's no way he's playing wing back this evening. I think they tried to stretch Llanelli with a bit of width. Henry Jones on one side, Miles Davis on the other side.
Harley to Jeffries. Jeffries has been amongst the goals as well this season. Venables will try and get in there. Yeah, it's the type of job, I'm sure, that Jamie Baker, ex-Sgorio United, 33-year-old Baker, there he is in view, is keen to have. Look, he's got a task tonight. Look after Chris Venables, the prize guy in the Cymru Premier for so many years. So far this evening, he hasn't done a bad job, but as every other centre-half will know, there's a long time to go for Venables to hit the back of the net yet.
The thing is, Mark, I've been a striker myself. You used to take it as a bit of a compliment if somebody's man marking you, because obviously think you're a danger man. But on the other, then as a player, I think, right, I want to show this guy that I'm better than him.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Chris Venables, with his mentality, will be doing exactly that, thinking, right, I'm going to get away from this lad. I'm not going to be stopped from playing, and be looking, you know, to add to the goals tally. He's got 30, he's got already. The experience of being man marked, Venables has to be 10 to 15 years, so he should be used to it. Yorworth looks full of it this evening, with aggression, wants to get on the ball a lot. He's headed a few corners. Jeffries gets it wide to Kirkhoff. To be fair, from open play so far, they just haven't. Can he run? Can he run? Chance then, he's made the pass when he should have made the run. He almost had what he was waiting for all night. We watched him a couple of weeks ago against Cymru South players, Tom, and I've seen him run them. And if you can only have another chance like that, you need to run. He's at it again, no? There he goes. Will he bring the back of the net, though? He's got a chance now. Chance. It's 1-0. It's Ethan Khan. He's broken deadlock. We said he was the man to watch, and there he is. Khan closes down Yorworth. He will chase down anything, that lad. And Yorworth and company will know about it now, because it's Llanelli 1, Penybont 0. What a finish from Ethan Khan there. Calmness personified. Bad, poor back pass. Yorworth gets outpaced. Keeper Pennock throws. Well, he's in no man's land. And what a calm finish from Ethan. Look at it. Little, not enough on it to go back to keeper. Too much pace for Yorworth there. Gets his head up, tucks it away. 1-0 to the Tommy, Reds. That's a great goal for a youngster. That is 21 years of age. It just goes to show, Tom, if you've got a bit of ability, you've got legs and a bit of bottle, you can make yourself a striker, you know. Yeah, absolutely. That is a great finish, like you said, Tom. I didn't quite realise with the angle. So he's enjoying himself. I don't. You'll have to shape up on your celebrations, by the way, son. Yeah, not sure what the dancing's all about. But he's not impressed. Not at all. But as a striker, he'd be definitely impressed with the finish. And having scored a hat-trick last week and 2 the week before, Tom, that's his 6th goal in 3 weeks. How does that make you feel as a forward? Absolutely fantastic. Headed away. Next goal now, Tom, is absolutely vital in this game. And I'll tell you what, we hoped at the beginning, we said could be. We got a cup tie on our hands. A real cup tie on our hands here. Yeah, certainly half an hour gone just about in this game. Said the first goal would be really important, Mark, and that gentleman there is delivered. St Mellon's based from Cardiff. Played for Taffswell last year. Did really well with Taffswell. Lee John, clever enough to come and knock on his door in the summer. And if I were Lee John and company, I think I'd put the locks on him for stick him on a contract. Yeah. Jeffries. Little. They want it. They want it, Llanelli. Which is key. Griffith sent out a couple of substitutes already. Big game this for Reece and Penybont. Like I said, they had a sticky patch with injuries and company. Last week was a brilliant result. They're mid-table.
no problem, plenty of time to go, but this is a massive game. Every Welsh Premier, as you were and I was, over a number of years, when you're playing teams from below you, the early rounds of the Welsh Cup, you're expected to go through.
Yeah, 100%.
Home or away.
And as a manager, in a win
Great
situation.
ball, Burkott, great ball. Jones. Back post from Jones. Chance for the equaliser. Rafael, it's 1-1. The early reply from Keon Rafael. Poor effort from the defence. Stands the cross up. Henry Jones goes to the far post. Rafael spins his man and puts it in the back of the net, and Keon Rafael makes it 1 apiece. Llanelli 1, Penybont 1.
Yeah, that's got to go down as a poor defending, but good play here by Henry Jones. Stands the right back up, little dink to the far post, and great swivel turn.
Good finish.
Yeah, it is. But lovely ball outside
Ball back here. You can't let him come at you. You've got to close him down, especially in the box.
Yeah.
You've got to stop the cross.
And the keeper, probably for me, possibly should have done a little bit better there, but
with a long cross, come and get it.
Yeah, I mean, there's not too much pace on that, is there? And that'll cheer Rhys Griffiths up.
Yeah, Venables created the chance with a bit of physicality in the box, but that'll be a body blow to Llanelli. But a great reply from Penybont. Rafael, who started the game really well this evening, Keon Rafael. He was sharp in the first 10 to 15 minutes. Hasn't been amongst the goals as much as he wanted to this season, but you've got to stop the cross. There's 2 men taken out there. That's soft.
Yeah, I think keeper, if he's going to go out there, he's got to go all the way and try and, you know, virtually be a defender there and tackle Kieran Rafael.
I think from Lee John's point of view, Tom, you'd be pleased getting in now 45 minutes at 1-1. It'd be a body blow now with it to go in at half time behind after taking the lead.
Yeah. But that just shows the different level from the Welsh Prem maybe to the league below.
Especially in set plays like this. That's right across the front. Referee blows. Has he blown for the free kick?
Don't think so. Again, Yorwith in amongst them.
Corner.
Look at those. Well, you can see
that is a perfect corner. You've got to get something on the end of that. Yeah. Henry Jones can say, where are you?
Well, there's lots of pushing and shoving, isn't there? Let's be honest. A bit of Yorwith gets his head again. Yeah. That's the 4th time he's had a glancing header or a header of some sort in the opposing penalty area. That, you know, looks danger for me.
Ethan Cam, top scorer with Sam Johnson on 8. Cronin 7. For Llanelli. Chris Venables 10 goals in the Cymru Premier. For Penybont. Coughlin makes a good decision. Plays the sweeper well there, clears his lines. I just think if Henry Jones gets a lot more of the ball, he's set the goal up and he's enjoying himself on the left wing. Miles John just needs to get a little bit more aggressive, I think, with Henry Jones. Chances on. Again, they know Llanelli they can put the ball in behind and cannot chase it down. Jeffries. Yorwith. Yeah, Griffiths looks a happier man in the dugout at the moment now. But when you get a lead, Tom, if you're an underdog, as we've all been in our time, when you get a lead, the key is to look after it for 10 to 15 minutes at least. Just don't give anything away.
Yeah, frustrate your opponents.
Jones, great ball from Jones. It's a good touch as well from Reynolds if he keeps it in. He does keep it in. Oh, Venables rises like the proverbial salmon. In it goes. Reynolds does excellent down the left-hand side again. But what a finish. The pupil scored at the far end. The master gets the second up the other end.
Yeah, again, simple finish in the end for the experience. Chris Venables, great cross by Reynolds. Another exquisite ball down this left-hand side. by Henry Jones.
I think it's Henry Jones and Reynolds, by the way.
Reynolds crossed, but as I was saying, the initial ball was by Henry Jones. Look at this. Great reverse ball here.
It's a superb ball.
Yeah. And Reynolds, at full stretch, gets it and gets a great ball across there. And the salmon's coming in and leaps.
Brilliant goal.
Yeah.
There's a problem down that right-hand channel. They're getting in too early. That's 2 goals from that side. 2 crosses in.
2 crosses, yeah. The ball definitely hasn't gone out to play. And, you know, when he's on the run like that, you've got no chance of beating Reynolds in the air. He's attacking it, and he's above it, and he's heading it down.
You have to say it, Tom, at 38 years of age, his alertness of sniffing where the ball's going to be delivered to is incredible.
Yeah, certainly it's been a brilliant response by Rhys Griffiths' team. You know, from going 1-0 behind, they turned it round. Just seen again.
Well, we said at the beginning, Tom, could be a Sgorio special, and it's building up to be that way.
Yeah. Just
how do they react now, Llanelli?
Just, I was Lee John now. Just keep it like this until half time. Let's have a little chat in the dressing room. Maybe let's adjust. And the main problems come down our left hand side, just in front of our vantage point. And Henry Jones has been involved.
Yeah, he's just dropping in. He knows there's plenty of space there. He's read the space there, Henry Jones. He's dropping in. He's pushing Ryan Reynolds on even further. And Miles John is being left quite a lot with 2-on-1 out there. You could see him calling to his players alongside him in there. Yowick. Rafael just starting to enjoy themselves again. Penybont. Reynolds. Jones. There it goes. Left hand side. And it's only a bad touch which stopped Rafael getting in. Jones tries to back heel. Reynolds. Great ball in. Headed away by Baker. Harlan. Harlan.
See the confidence that's gone out of Llanelli's game together at the moment.
And Harlan just fired it straight out to the left-hand side as well. Jones. We know how much of a good footballer Henry Jones is, and when he's on top of his game, he's very hard to deal with. Whips a great cross in again. Keeper, 3-1. Oh, it's a brilliant save by the goalkeeper, Coughlin. But the marking is all over the place from Llanelli at the moment. Yeah. And Henry Jones is running absolute rings around him.
Yeah, Miles Davis. He pops up on this left-hand side. Not sure where he came from, but a great save, to be fair to the goalkeeper, Coughlin there. But again, delightful cross into the far post. And the overload down this left-hand side is causing massive problems for the home side.
I mean, the golden rule, Tom, as you know, and every football man knows, is stopping the cross. And there's been no tackles made at present when crosses are just flowing in at present, and Venables and company will just be waiting for them. They need or have to stay in this till half-time now, Llanelli. Giving away 2 quick goals. Great delivery, goalkeeper stays again.
Kirkhoff, it was. That's a sitter. Probably, I think he might shut his eyes there. There was a great opportunity. Ball comes in. Again, poor marking. Yorwith gets under it.
Yeah, if you're only if that's coming in 3 yards, Tom, sorry, but the keeper got to come and get that. That's 3 yards off the line. It just to relieve the pressure. He's a decent goalkeeper, Scott Cotland, especially at Cymru South level. He just needs to come and catch a few of them crosses.
Yeah, interesting point though. You know, sometimes when you move away from the goalkeeper,
can't chase him back again. Sorry, Tom.
Yeah, Kirkhoff moved away, and defenders sometimes just fall asleep. And he had a free header there, and he should really have made it 3-1 there.
I think Llanelli will carry on in the same vein and just keep going forward when they do get it. So the ball's in behind. No, Jeffries heads away. Jones, Venables. Great ball from Venables. Miles Davis is in. 3rd goal would be incredible from now. Should have most probably passed it. Hits it against his own player. Gerrard smashes it against the centre-back. Baker, and it goes behind for the corner.
Oh, let's see at the moment, Mark.
And Penybont, the seeking the kill before half-time.
Didn't quite get underneath that ball, did he, Miles Davis? But probably another opportunity coming. Every time they have a set piece, they look dangerous.
Yeah, I think young Kirkhoff is clever. He's been given a job to box Coughlin, and if you look on the line, he's just stood in front of him, and he's not liable to give a free kick. So corner given by the referee.
He's got
better marking there from the Reds.
It'll be interesting to see what changes tactically that Lee John does at half-time. The scoreline stays the same.
Yeah. Do you know what I think he may do, Tom? He's played two up top with Johnson and Can, and they've done their bit and they've got the goal. I think he might play Johnson or somebody else as a right winger. Scarlets versus the Emirates Lions tomorrow evening on S4C. Good luck to the Scarlets. It's a great run. Hopkins gets it. Hopkins gets a chance to put it across. Equalizer before half-time would be incredible, and round off an incredible first 45 minutes. You know, it's been a very aggressive, fast game. It's been excellent, Tom. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, one or two of the Llanelli players have been breathing pretty heavy because they won't be used to this kind of pace of a game, Mark.
There you are, look, a future Adam and the Ants again. Can you remember that far back?
No, I can't, Mark.
Kings of the world frontier. Superb throw. Coughlin, can the ball come in early? Yorworth heads it away, headed back in. Baker. John asks a question of Pennock, and Pennock deals with it really well. Comes and collects, and he'll take his time.
Certainly kept his side in the game with one superb save early in this game.
It's everything we could have asked for so far, Tom. It's the Cymru South against the Cymru Premier underdog taking the lead, then the Cymru Premier setting back up and getting 2 goals. And I think there's plenty left in this game yet, you know.
Yeah, I think there is a big step, you know, if Llanelli find their way to win the Cymru South, get into the Welsh Prem. We've seen this season already how Colwyn Bay and Barry have struggled in the
big
league.
ask.
Yeah,
It's a massive ask.
You know, on a weekly basis, it's tough game after tough game. So
Jeffries, first time he's been allowed all the way out. They've just got to switch on the last couple of minutes of this half, try and create the block, and no attempts on goal. I think John might have made that change already, you know.
yeah, he's gone to 5.
Yeah, he's gone to a 5, what we said, and he'll leave Can up top by himself, because simply Miles John was being taken on by Reynolds and Jones. Johnson is playing it right back at the moment. The switch is being changed. Harlin.
Yeah, I think he had a chat with his assistant, Dylan Blaine, there, and he made the sign 5 to his players.
It's a creep ball again down the right-hand side, but there it is, Johnson, who does the job this time. So his tactical switch, Lee John's tactical switch, has passed the first test.
Well, the second one is stop the cross mark.
Yeah, because, Tom, a 3rd goal would definitely give Penybont that air of, not arrogance, but, you know, 2-goal lead on an evening like this, when you know you've got players of quality. It's vital. There is Johnson. He'll tuck in. He's tucking in as a right-sided midfielder for the last couple of minutes of the first half. It's always difficult when you played centre-forward all your life. You know, when you're asked to come and drop in. But if you're going to get big results, you've got to put big shifts in.
Yeah, you've got to graft really hard.
Venables asking the referee then about the shove in the back. Nothing, no answers given.
Just nearing half-time now, Mark, I'm sure.
The rain
John will be well pleased they just go in that 1 goal deficit.
Yeah, I think so, Tom. On the run of play, apart from Ethan, the long distance shot, which with a great save from Pennock, from Ryan Bevan, I think they're definitely worth their 1 goal lead anyway, Penybont. And Griffiths and company will be pushing for that second before the half time. Good tackle. Had to be right. Parry again. It's the type of cup match, Tom, though, where Lee John can go in and really have a go and rally his troops and say, hey, we're still in this. We really are still in this. John heads away. Can will keep going. Can is on a goal. It could end up a 50-50. There's the whistle. He decided to blow it on 45. Ethan Can got the first goal. But Penybont have scored 2 through Keon Raffel and Chris Venables to give Rhys Griffiths' team a 2-1 lead at half-time. Don't go in the second period, because so far it has been a Sgorio special, and we're looking forward to the second period, Tom.
Diolch yn fawr I Dylan a Malcolm, felly dyw'r hanner cynta yna yn sicr heb siomi, ac mae yna un gêm arall yn y drydedd rownd yn digwydd heno. Ceicona ar y blaen o 2 gol I ddim yn erbyn Prestatyn. Callum Morris wedi sgorio ddwywaith yn y gêm yna. Harry Franklin gath y gol arall. Mae'r ail hanner ar fin ddechrau fyna ar gau y castell. Reit, at bêl-dro rhyngwladol nesaf ac wythnos yma, nath Rob Page gyhoeddi ei garfan I wynebu Armenia a Twrci. 2 gêm enfawr I ddod, a ges I sgwrs fach gyda reolwr Cymru yn edrych mlaen at y gemau.
Rob, it's hard to believe the final 2 games of this qualifying campaign are upon us. You've announced your squad this morning. How happy are you with how the squad's looking?
Yeah, we've had a couple of injuries that have had to pull out, Sinead, but apart from that, we've got the likes of Brennan back in, which obviously strengthens us. So, yeah, obviously the disappointing one is Aaron's not quite made the squad because of his injury. But, yeah, we're looking forward to camp, first and foremost. It was quite an easy squad to put together. You know, if anything, we've just added a bit more quality into us as well. So, off the back of such a positive performance against Croatia, it's nice to get them people like Brennan coming back into the fold as well.
You've mentioned no Aaron Ramsey. There was a bit of concern about Ben Davies because he wasn't in the Spurs squad against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Slight ankle injury, but all is okay for these 2 games?
All's fine, yeah. I think I might have been the first message you would have read after the game against Palace. But I was a little bit concerned myself to see him come off. He's such a big player for us, Sean. You know, I can't, big him up enough, really. On the pitch, everybody sees what he does, but off the pitch, he's first class in and around the players. So that would have been a big one for me. So I was on the phone to him straight away, and he reassured me it was his ankle, but he's sensible, very sensible, Ben, and he'll manage his body accordingly. He won't jeopardise his opportunity to firstly play for Spurs, because I know how much he loves playing week in, week out. But secondly, then there's a camp coming up as well, and who knows what will happen on the weekend now, but we'll keep our eyes monitoring him and fingers crossed.
Armenia and Turkey, Rob, you're 2 games, 2 wins away from qualifying for the Euros. The fact that you're in control, that you're in the driving seat, how much of an exciting prospect is that for you?
Somebody was said to us before we played Croatia away in Split in March that, we're going to get to November and we're going into the last camp, the last 2 games, and in complete control of qualification with 2 wins, then we'd have taken it, absolutely. We've given ourselves an unbelievable opportunity again to qualify for another major tournament, and that's credit to the players. There's been a lot happened, a lot gone on with the transition of senior world-class players leave as well, we know about.
That keyword momentum is back now following that incredible result against Croatia, but also that incredible performance against Croatia, Rob. Just how important is it now that you don't let this slip, that you keep on building this momentum?
And that's what you want as a coach. You're greedy, so you want everything. So you want continuity. You want that. So you're right, the momentum and the positivity coming out of that last camp, not just for the result, but for the performance. And that's what I say. Football's funny. You can't guarantee wins in football. Of course you can't. But if the players and if us as staff collectively we can guarantee performances like that, the results in this group will take care of themselves, and that's the aim. That's what we'll be doing. Take the momentum, have an air of arrogance about us, and but maintain those levels that have got us the results against top teams. And if we do that in the last 2 games, we'll be okay.
Wel, mae Cymru 2 gêm, 2 fuddugoliaeth bant o gyrraedd Euro 2024 mas yn yr Almaen haf nesaf. Mae'r 2 gêm Armenia yn erbyn Cymru yn fyw ar S4C, a wedyn ni fydd Cymru'n croesawu Twrci i Stadiwm Dinas Caerdydd. Mae honna'n fyw ar S4C hefyd. Malcs, mae rai ddweud fi'n nerfus yn barod cyn y 2 gêm yma. Dyma'r sefyllfa yn y grŵp fel mae pethau'n sefyll. A'r newyddion da yw bod Cymru mewn reolaeth o'r sefyllfa, ennill 2 gêm, a maen nhw off i'r Almaen.
Wel, does am cwestiwn amdan y sefyllfa o'n blaenau ni. Mae pob yn gwybod. Dwi'n meddwl bod Rob Page wedi medru cael amser mor dda yn dewis y garfan yma. Mae wedi bod yn hawdd ar ôl y gêm dwytha yna. Sech chi mewn yn ôl i mis Medi llwyddan ni. A meddwl rwan lle da ni'n mynd i fewn i mis Tachwedd yn curo'r 2 gêm, a da ni'n qualifio. Da ni'n mynd drwad i'r Almaen rhan nesa, ond mae rhaid ni mond meddwl am Armenia. Penderfyniad da mawr cael ei wneud gan Rob Page, ond am gyr yn pen sy'n ganddo fo, cofia, efo pawb heblaw ar y Ramsey yn hollach.
Felly o ran gêm Armenia, Malcolm, ni wedi gofyn i ti ddewis yr 11, bydde ti'n licio gweld yn wynebu Armenia, felly siarada ni trwy'r 11 i ti wedi dewis.
Wel, oherwydd yr perfformiad erbyn Croatia, dwi wedi gweld un gwell ers 2016 yn ebyg Gwlad Belg pwy nathon ni giro yn yr Euros. Ac i newid y tîm oherwydd y pellter rhwng yr amddiffynwyr, a'r canol cae, a'r blaenwyr. Dwi'n mynd gold o dod â Brennan Johnson i fewn, na Dan James. Erbyn nhw ar dan ar y funud, y ddau nhw. Ond i newid tîm, a wedyn besa'r chwaraewyr yma, fedrech chi'n meddwl sy'n mae'r chwaraewyr yn meddwl. Mae rai fo chwarae dîm gora. Ond y ffordd oedden nhw ar yr un donwedd, oedd bob un nhw'n 9 allan o 10. Neu allan ein nhw'n 10 allan o 10. A mae o'n ffyddiog. Mae Rob Page erioed wedi bod yn ffyddiog. Am chwaraewyr oedd wrth y fainc. A nodd Nathan Brodend ar hynna hefyd. Oherwydd, mae'n chwaraewyr da sy'n mynd i newid gêm i ni rwan, ond dwi'n mynd gweld o'n newid ar ôl y perfformiad yna.
Gwmos, o mae yna wythnos enfawr i ddod i Gymru, ond Malcolm, mewn i nôl at heno, ni wedi cael tipyn o hanner gynta. Ni'n mynd i gweld y goliau i gyd sydd wedi digwydd yn yr hanner gynta, a newn ni ddechrau gyda gol neb arall, ond Ethan Cano, ni'n trafod cyn y gêm Malcolm, ac am ddechreuad gath Llanelli.
Ia, ti'n gwybod, mae wedi wneud i orwedd mor nyrfys a hanner cynta yma. Efo ei rediadau, efo corfforol mae wedi bod i mewn fo, just pan mae i orwedd i mewn y gynta, ond mae o'n gorffan o'n glinigol. Be mae'n neud, unwaith mae'n curo ras, mae'n gwybod, mae o'n darllen o'na, mae'r golwr yn mynd i'r unlla, mae o'n safle unlla, wedyn, mae gynnu fo ongl dyn, mae'n gorfod codi ben, mae gynnu fo ormod amser i rei am y sodwyr, i mi ddefo. Dyna dwi'n licio. Mae'n cael ei allan o'i draed, dal yn cadw i ben i basio yna i fewn, a mae'n mynd rhwng coesa. Ond o'n i wrth y modd efo ffordd o'n dathlu, 21 oed, mae wedi profi points bach. Os di o'n datblygu, a chwaraewyr gwell o'i gwmpas, dim diffyg parch i Llanelli, ond dwi'n gyda fo jans da, oherwydd ffordd mae'n gweithio.
Penybont wedyn ni yn ymateb, just munudau ar ôl ni, Fion Raffel yn union i'r sgôr. Penybont ti bod yn dawel lan at y gol yma?
Hei, sut mae momentum yn medru newid mor sydyn. Gwych o groesiad. Ia, mae'n glanio yn y diwedd i'r Raffel, sy'n fel blaenwr efo gefn i gol, a just mae'n un symudiad, oherwydd mae'n mor agos yn y cwrt 6. Mae'n un peth ar ei feddwl, just troi a ergyd. Unwaith os dwi'n cael gwiriad, mae'n dal mynd i mewn. Edrych am yr wrth y gol, wedyn mae'n gwybod. Mae mor agos, mae'n cael y bel trw. Ond croesiad gwych eto gyda Henry Jones o yna. Mae wedi bod yn reit da yn hanner cyntaf yma. Problem mae Henry Jones wedi cael dros y blynedd dwytha yma ydi dim end product fel dwi'n gael efo. Dim croesiadau, dim ergydion i mewn, dim passes drwad i chwaraewi Sgorio, ond nath o yna ar y ffel yn Sgorio.
Ti'n sôn o momentum yn newid, a dyna'n union beth ddigwyddodd. Pwy arall, ond Chris Venable, Malcolm, i roi Penybont ar y blaen?
Mae rai fi'n ei clod i dyn yma, Ryan Reynolds. Ti'n gwybod, y ffordd nath o ddim rei give up ar y bel, a wedyn llithro i mewn i groesi hi. Fel arfer, sech chi gweld hwnna'n dod ar ei llawr, ond na, oedd o'n gwybod, os dwi'n codi hon, mae o'n gwybod mae Chris Venables wedi redag i fewn arni. A dyna mae'n wneud, amseru'n berffaith. Chris tynnu'r wrth i ddyn, a wedyn pan oedd i amddiffynwyr o'n sbio ar y bel, dod ar ei flaen o a sgorio'r gol. Sa Llanelli di mynd i hongian ar am 5 munud ar ôl sgorio. eitha sy'n gyda nhw siawns. Ond un gol rhwng nhw, edrych flaen i hanner.
Ie, byddai'n ddiddorol i weld beth sy'n digwydd yn yr ail hanner. Wel, Malcolm, diolch yn fawr iawn am y tro na adael i ti fy nôl i'r pwynt sylwebu, achos ni'n mynd i fod yn cyhoeddi enillydd gol y mis yn y man, ond yn gyntaf, beth am i ni gael cipolwg ar y rhestr fer.
Williams, lle yn y cwrt Crosby, foli hyfryd yn dyblu mantais yr Robinied.
Davies yn meddwl am yr ergyd, ni gosod yn ôl i Brobl. Brobl yn ergydio i'r gornel ucha.
Abruzzesi! O, taran o ergyd o fellter! O, dyna chi gol!
Sean Bradley sydd wedi gosod y bel, a Bradley sydd wedi chymryd ac yn cwblhau hat-trick efo cig green wych.
Y cyffyrddiad ddeall i Leiber Hartley. Hartley'n siaffu ergydio! A mae'na gol wefreiddiol wedi dod ar seintiau'n gyfartal.
Bast ymlaen, Brobl yn neud y rhediad mewn â Young. Clark! Hyfryd gan Ben Clark.
Dyma nhw eto, Green eto. Y target yn barod ac yn crymanu ddi'r gornel ucha. A mae Daniel Green di taro'r cracar. Trifet. Oedd Bennett. Bennett edrych yn benderfynol. Am lai, am ergyd! Wel, bobl bach! Na chi gol gan y Bari, Hannah Bennett.
A mae Tommy Morgan wedi dod i ymuno fi, achos Tommy, ti sydd wedi cael y swydd bwysig o ddewis enillydd gol y mis, felly pwy sy'n mynd â hi, Tommy?
Wel, ys mis yma, Aaron Williams o'r ymysodwr y Dre Newydd sy'n cael y gol mis. Symudiad da, mae'n gweld bod amddiffynwyr ddim yn ei dilyn y cyffyrddiad cyntaf o'r groesiad yn wych, a mae'r creolaeth ar ei frest yna, a wedyn chwyd y dechneg o cael y beirna lawr a taro i gyda tipyn o bwer tu ôl ddi mewn i'r gefn y rhwyd yn heiddi fod yn gol mis.
Wel, llon gyferchiadau enfawr i Aaron. Reit, a Tommy, ni wedi cael tipyn o hynny'r cyntaf yn hyn ar Barc Steben Heath. Ni'n mynd i just gweld gol Chris Venables eto. Chris Venables yn gwynebu i gyn glwb. A Tommy, pwy arall oedd yn mynd i roi Penybont ar y blaen?
Wel, chwyd, gol machine, ond pel wych lawr yr esgyll chwyth. Mae'na gan Henry Jones gyntaf, Reynolds gyda croesiad, a wedyn dim ond un person yn mynd i sgorio fyna, a Venables oedd hwnna. Edrych o fel oedd e'n neidio amser i rediad mewn i'r cwrt chwech, peniad lawr, perffaith.
O ran yr ail hanner, Tommy, beth ti'n credu allan ni ddysgol? Achos gymerodd spel fach i Penybont dwy lan, ond mae 'da ti teimlad nawr, mae nhw'n mynd i ddod mas a bydd. Falle pwynt bach dyn nhw brofi?
Fi'n credu bydd Penybont yn falle'n rhedeg bant gyda'r hanner yma. A dyn nhw chwod yn yr hanner cyntaf, stym lawer yn y ganol y cae gyda Llanelli. Mae nhw'n edrych yn beryglus bob tro maen nhw'n mynd mlaen, yn enwedig o giciau cornel neu giciau rhydd. Mae Iorwerth nhw wedi fyny, a fi'n edrych yn yngerus iawn. Felly fi'n credu, os geith Llanelli gêm gyfartal llynaf yn yr ail hanner, byddwn nhw'n wych.
Os o ti yn y stafell newid na i Llanelli, Tommy, be bydde ti'n gweud wrth y chwaraewyr?
Byddwn ni'n gweud, cadwch i fynd yn y fe, ond newidon nhw'n siap i fynd yn 5 yn y cefn sy'n meddwl bod nhw'n tril am ddiffyn. Falle yn yr ail hanner, nhw'n newid tactegau unwaith eto. Mae'n bach o wynt tu ôl i Penybont yn yr ail hanner, a gyda profiad sydd gyda nhw, ac yn y gorffennol, maen nhw wedi bod nawr yn y blynyddoedd diwetha, yn y gêm gynderfynol, yn y rownd derfynol, cwbl o flynyddau, felly bydd nhw'n edrych i fynd i'r rownd nesaf.
Wel, Tommy, diolch yn fawr am dy gwmni di. Mae'r glaw di stopo, Jess, wrth i ni gwplan, a'i adael i ti fynd nôl at pwynt sylwebu, diolch yn fawr.
Diolch.
A mae yna mwy o bêl-drod i ddod penwythnos nesa, achos i ni mynd i fod yn darlledu gêm Abertawe yn erbyn Wrexham. O'r brif adran, mae honna'n fyw. diwedd y mis am 5 o'r gloch yn fyw ar S4C. Ond ni'n barod am yr ail hanner fan hyn ar Barc Steban Heath, ac allwn ni fynd nôl at Malcolm Allen a Dylar Ebenezer.
Welcome back to Stebanese Park. The rain still piling down. Penybont 2-1 ahead. A very, very entertaining first 45 minutes. Tommy Morgan just climbing the stairs alongside me after selecting the goal of the month, Aaron Williams. Can Lee Johns, Reds, top of the Cymru South, make their way back into this encounter? It's been very entertaining the first 45, Tom. I'm sure I was speaking to Dylan Ebenezer, Malcolm Allen at half-time. They're all saying how much they're enjoying the game.
Yeah, certainly been very open cup tie in this first 45 minutes, but I expect Penybont to show their experience in the second period and possibly not run away with it, but have too much for Llanelli.
Next goal, as we always say, is absolutely key. Scott Coughlin sends it longer. Meat and drink usually to Jeffries or Yorworth. Mal Davis, Venables trying to play a 1-2. Parry will let it run out of play. Some intriguing encounters tomorrow. Ballaraba.
Yes, at Park Avenue.
Big game. Big game.
Yeah, for both clubs.
Yes. Massive game. It's most probably the pick of the rounds.
Well, it's a resurgent Aberystwyth, you know, 2 away wins on the bounce.
Yeah. Venables will get in with a chance. Venables! Oh, what a shot and what a save. The bounce goes the wrong side of the defender as it lands. Venables gets a wonderful volley off, and it's an excellent save from Scott Coughlin.
Yeah.
Couldn't have done a lot more than that, Venables, apart from put it right in the top corner.
Yeah, ball just beats the defender there, the bounce, but excellent save. I think Venables would be probably a little bit disappointed he hasn't hit the back of the net there, knowing...
Because of how well it's set up for him?
Yeah. Plenty of time to get a bit more power and a bit more dip on it, probably.
Credit to the goalkeeper, though.
Yeah, terrific save.
Jones, again, an early goal, could pay to the Reds here. Coughlin gets the punch away. Second ball in will be key. Break could be on. Instead, Mal Davis gets a foot on it and starts Penybont attack again. Parry against Little again is a good battle. Oh, Little with a back flick, tremendous. And the ball across from Little.
Kirkhoff nearly got a bite there as well.
Gerrard
Cross
tried to clear. It only went as far as Harlan. Harlan will collect again. They're right out of the blocks here, Penybont.
Yeah, certainly going for the jugular.
We did say it'll be all about the next goal. They've used the width well, Tom. They found the weakness, the left-hand side, and they've penetrated the left-hand side for the last 20 minutes. Got their 2 goals, and it still looks like they're playing with plenty of width.
You know, they'd set up like that with Henry Jones wide left and Miles Davis wide on the right-hand side. So...
And they just try and suck Llanelli into the middle and then play that release ball down either flank. Yorworth. Davis. Plenty of width again. But Llanelli's still right in the hunt. Only 1 goal behind. And cup football is cup football. They were outgunned for the first 10 minutes of the first period and then opened up the scoring. Jeffries. Reynolds is, as well as that wonderful cross from Reynolds, he's deputised quite well in the Kane Owen sort of role on the left-hand side.
Yeah, he's given them good balance down that left-hand side.
Yorworth
set up the second goal.
Just a shove in the back there from Parry on Davis.
Again, Yorworth showing how strong he is.
Oh, great footwork from Mark Little there. Tremendous. The skill of the week on Sgorio, no doubt.
Yeah, and it was a decent cross as well. after it. It's okay doing the tricks, but it's what comes after that counts.
Jones put it into a good area as well, headed away. Had to get the first kick there, Davis. Yeah, there's one of those connections there when this VAR and everything now, the referee's done really well there because it's a real proper 50-50. Davis gets there first, Reynolds connects with a little bit of boot afterwards, but well refereed, sir. That's football.
Yeah, he's going for going for the ball, both players.
And yet again, you've got to give a big credit to the lad who got kicked.
Yeah, Miles John.
Can he take on Yowat? He's it. Oh, it's back of the net! It's 2 apiece! Can he do it again? Yes, he can!
What a
finish. Wonderful goal! Llanelli 2, Penybont 2, and the youngster with a bright future, Ethan Can, has got a wonderful brace.
Again, just straight ball. Jonathan loses that. There's a Jeffrey loses it in the air. And then backs up, back again, Mark, you're talking about backing off. Exactly what happened there, you're with, backs off. And then he uses the defender, doesn't he, as a shield, and just curls it right in the top bin there. Terrific.
Wonderful ability, Tom. That's a great goal.
Absolutely.
Like I said, this boy's a raw lad. He's 21 years of age. And I'll tell you what, he has a bright future if he can keep doing things like that. Great goal. It's a goal out of nothing. But when you've got somebody in your team who works as hard as that, if he starts to develop getting regular goals, Tom.
Well, I think, obviously it's the first time I've seen him, Mark. Obviously there's a lot more to being a striker than just scoring a few goals, but if you've got that in your locker, that's a great start.
Game on, 2 apiece.
Just need to keep this, game level.
Harlan, great work from Harlan. Yeah, now this is exactly what happened when they took the lead on the first one. They let them straight back up the other end.
Let them score, yeah.
Golden rule, Tom, being a manager for so long. You score a goal, you clear your lines as quick as you can and keep the distance between your goals.
Yeah, and then you certainly need to do that now. Trouble is, Mike, you get a bit excited, the players, don't they?
Yeah. Corner on, big corner now, because we know Henry Jones will deliver.
Certainly can't put it outside the...
Kirchhoff still doing a job on the goalkeeper as well, stopping any run he was about to make. Well, that's a waste from Jones. Griffiths, I'm looking across to the dugout. Griffiths not very happy with that delivery, and he won't be happy either with this hit in the back of that. He scored plenty like that himself, by the way, in his career, so every centre forward like yourself, and even Teddy's involved. Look.
I know, terrific finish there. Gave Alex Penn absolutely no chance in the goal. And for all he's throwing his weight about, his defensive play hasn't been very good, Mark. He was at fault for the first goal, got outpaced there, stood off in there in the second for that equaliser as well. So I think Mr. Yorwith should maybe...
Can. He's off and running again. Harlan will track him. He'll keep going. That'll be a good race, a wonderful race. Harlan and Can, 2 of the runners. But he's got his team a throw.
Yeah, he's superbly well there. Just building up this cup tie. He outwitted Lewis Harlan there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Thought he was going on the outside, came on the inside. A bit like a racing driver there.
Yeah.
Formula One.
Harlan, like you said, he's the captain, Harlan. He should be calling on his defenders to do that sort of graft. He's run back 50 yards there to make that tackle. Well, any sort of goal now, this end would really set up a firecracker of a game. Well, it is already, Tom. We're past bonfire night, but this game's been on fire since the first minute.
Yes, it's been a wide open cup tie. Boston generally, though, by Penybont, possession-wise, but Llanelli, when they've had to, they've shown their teeth.
Bevan to take the corner. And in these conditions, anything whipped across the front to be dangerous. It's a good corner as well. Great header. Miles Davis, I think it was, is back in the mix. Can gets a knockdown. Chance! Oh, goalkeeper collects. What a game.
The second ball that came in there. Just couldn't get hold of it. Penna grabs it.
Jeffries. And you know the score, Thomas. When somebody scores a wonder goal like that, it just lifts the other players. They're back in the game. They were 2 behind. They knew they had a massive second half ahead of them. They just listen to their managers talk. They're thinking mentally, hope we can get back in, hope we can get back in. A wonder goal goes back in.
Yeah.
You're in the game.
And the thing is, Mark, you know, Chris Venables could have settled it with that volley early in the second half.
Big chances in games.
Yeah. So who's your money on now, Mark? I mean, I'm brave enough to say that I think Penybont will sort of run away with it in the second half, but that hasn't transpired, so...
I think the smart money will still be on, like, you know, look, Penybont, Tom, as we know. But cup football is cup football. And Venables scored a hat-trick last week. Can scored a hat-trick last week. Can one of them make it 2 in a week? Yorworth. Little. You did mention earlier on, Tom, about Penybont changing to a 4. And if you're changing to a 4 against a centre forward who's got lightning pace and shoots from anywhere.
Yeah, you know, let's be honest, you know, the couple of balls that have gone over the top, Khan has shown a bit of pace, and Johnson as well.
Johnson's worked hard. Yeah. Johnson's worked extremely hard. He started the second half again on the right wing, so he's actually doubling up on Ryan Reynolds.
Certainly got a bit of experience on the bench. Rhys Griffiths, Ashley Evans, Dan Griffiths, Billy Board.
Yeah, well, it's back in that territory now, isn't it? It's back in that territory. Could it be a massive night for Llanelli? Could it be a run-of-the-mill night, but through to the next round for Penybont? It's what the cups are all about. Paddy's been aggressive all evening, and I want my defenders to be like that.
Yeah, obviously, Mark. You know, it's a cup day. You want to be scrapping for everything.
Llanelli, of course, have won the Welsh Cup. Rhys Griffiths getting a couple of goals in the final when they defeated Bangor by 4 goals to 1. Penybont been to a final
and a semi. Well, Mark.
Gets a bit of luck there, Harlan. It's in the back. Oh, great ball from Harlan Davis. It's a great tackle from Cronin, and he gets his goal kick as well. Fitness levels could be key. Energy and youthfulness is everything, but when you go down to the last 20 minutes in these games,
do you think
cuts a long way?
Do you think, Mark, that as the clock goes down or nearer that, you know, 80, 90 minutes, the nerves be jangling more for Penybont? Or
could be.
Yeah.
That ball's on there. Cannell chase it down in the corner again. Puts some pressure on Jeffries, shoves Jeffries, gets the block. John. Just these sort of periods now where you've just gone ahead. You don't want to get too cocky and send your fullbacks far forward again. Because, look, breaks could be on all the time. Not the greatest of balls there from Cronin. But I spoke to Lee John, obviously, today, Tom, and there's no doubt when you're the underdog, you'll take penalties. You take penalties now.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. Yeah.
If you can go as far as that, you'll be really pleased with that. And then it's all about... It's a bit early to be talking about that anyway. It's 59th minute, there's 31 to go.
It's just psychologically, isn't it? You know, if you lose on penalties to Penybont, that's, you know, you've won really, haven't you? Or a partial win, let's put it like that. Wales v Iceland, eh?
Yeah.
16th. 5:50 kick-off. And then Wales v Denmark, 20th November.
Rafael. With Penybont, Rafael got the goal, much like Llanelli's goals are spread out, like you spoke about earlier on. Johnson and Cronin and Khan have got 8, 8 and 7. But Venables is basically the main man for Penybont. Rafael added another one today. You're asking then who's going to get, like you mentioned in the first period, who's going to get the other goals?
As well, Matt, if Venables got injured, who's going to score the goals for them? They haven't got a second striker with, say, 5 or 6.
There's one there in the dugout. You're not looking at a pleasant dugout there, and there's John. It's obviously just, you know, a wonder goal gets anybody going. Connor's Key, by the way, are 7-0 ahead against Prestatyn. That is a big gap. A big gap. Neil Gibson, previous manager of Prestatyn as well.
When they won the Welsh Cup.
Yeah, what a wonderful game that was. John. They just haven't got the ball down the last few minutes. Penybont, they need to start getting it down again, spreading it wide, playing their football. Just starting to go long a bit quick. Jones. Oh, brilliant ball from Jones. Venables gets up, goes to ground, goes down from behind. Don't look like he was looking for the penalty. Oh, the pass was on then and Khan was in. It was a big pass for Joe Hopkins then. He was just waiting for the ball to be put in front of him.
Yeah, Khan was...
Yeah, we come to games, Tom. Sometimes we're lucky when you get a 0-0 and you've got to work your socks off to get a bit of excitement. But this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Cymru Premier, top dogs against the Cymru South. And it's game on with 30 minutes to go.
Seen a replay there of Chris Venables working hard. And his shadow this evening, Jamie Baker, not far away.
Yeah, Baker's done well. Apart from the goal, maybe.
Well, to be fair, on the goal, Venables had the run on him and he's coming in at pace, attacking the ball where he got underneath it a little bit.
Kirkhoff to Little. The experience of the likes of Mark Little, Chris Venables now. Josh Yorworth will be vital in these circumstances. That sort of play definitely looks out of play.
The interesting thing, Mark, for me is in the second period, they haven't got the ball out wide left at all. It's all been out this right-hand side.
You're on VAR here, by the way, Tom.
That stays in, Mark.
Stays in. Well, Davis did really well. And he, once again, now, absolutely key. His first corner of the afternoon, of the second half, went behind the goals, but I'm sure Henry Jones will be looking to spot this. Yorworth will be the target.
He certainly wasted the last one.
Great to hear the young supporters as well from Llanelli, creating an atmosphere down here. Whoa. Yorworth trying to reinvent a Gareth Bale type of goal there. Harlan, great ball back in. Goalkeeper must collect. Coughlin does collect. It was a couple of seasons ago, Tom, that Penybont played in the quarter-final and just edged out Taft's Well 3-2, if you remember, with a goal in the last 2 or 3 minutes by Dan Jeffries.
Yeah, was it last season we did him against Holywell?
Yeah, that was a tight game as well.
Yeah. So they definitely haven't found it easy against the lower opposition. You definitely wouldn't want to think this was going to be a give me this evening, did you?
No, they just got to dig in. For me, they're still more likely to go and get the winner.
I think as well.
28 minutes to go.
I think as well, Mark. a lot of credit has to go to Lee Johns, what he's done at half-time to stop the ball getting in.
Tremendous. Yeah, well, it was easy for us to watch it from
Henry Jones, yeah.
But then when you actually do it, and he did do it.
Yeah, he's done it.
He dropped Johnson in, and Johnson, by the way, has done a great job out there. There he is again, competing. Harlan again, picking up most of the seconds. See, even in that circumstance then, Dan Jeffries usually will have time on the ball to pick a pass. Khan is only about 4 or 5 yards away, just putting a little bit of pressure on.
Yeah, but I just like the way defensively Llanelli have adjusted in the second period. As I said, the problem they've got is probably down this right-hand side now, where Miles Davis has got in quite a few times down this right-hand side. So but that's, you know, you've got lots of quality players, Penybont, so you expect that.
Great to be at Stevenage Park with a 400 or 500 crowd. Penybont fans as well. You've got to take your hat off the Penybont fans, Tom. There's 50 or so of them tonight. There he goes again. Cannot chase Jorworth down. And will chase down again. Puts pressure on the goalkeeper. And that's why the clearance wasn't perfect. Jones. They definitely need to get Henry Jones back on the ball. Kirkhoff steals a free kick. There's not a lot in that, and it's in a key area. I think it's Bevan who just takes him out. He's disappointed to give that away. That's not in that. Any contact?
He looks as if he kicked against the player himself, didn't he?
Yeah. You can see the disappointment on Bevan's face as well. Key area now. Henry Jones on them. They can go deeper than the ball. For me, with their aerial ability, again, he's playing games there, Jorworth. He just needs to stand this up, not have a shot, because they've been aerially dominant, Penybont. 3 in a wall to stop the shot anyway. Yeah, there's the clip. I expected that. Coughlin spills and gets away with it. Stays down for the free kick, but it wasn't a free kick.
Yeah, he fumbled that, that's for sure. Just watching him here. He just lets it go through his hands.
Yeah.
Very, very fortunate there.
Very fortunate. It's a great free kick again from Jones. It's where it should be, asking questions of the goalkeeper.
You see some of the players putting their hands in the air there, thinking, well, that we were so fortunate there. Has he hurt his knee, actually, I think, Mark, when he came down?
It's a big game. Just big game for Scott Coughlin.
See it again here. Yeah.
Hey, the attitude is, Scott, everybody spills one and gets away with one. Just get up and get on with it. You've done well. He's one brilliant save in the first half.
Well, excellent.
And the
save
second
as well
half from Venables.
Yeah.
To put the game out of their reach, most probably at 3-1, but presently in the 67th minute.
Yeah.
Sgorio.
Next Friday, 10 o'clock. Just a preview of the international games coming up.
Yeah, then they've been. Do you know what? Even I can watch them, Tom. They've been very good, very good. How do you fancy our chances, Tom? Armenia and Turkey. Can we get the 6 out of 6?
Well, we've got to, basically, haven't we?
Yeah, we got to, basically. You're right.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a cliche, but first game first, Armenia. Let's get that done, just, and then you can. The second game will take care of itself.
Yeah.
Atmosphere-wise. You know,
so it's not 2 games, it's 1 game. Really.
It's 1 game.
Armenia.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Totally agree. The second one will take care of itself. Good luck, Robert Page and company. Reynolds. Headed away by Hopkins. Reynolds, it bounces well for him, he gets a volley off! Oh, it's a great effort from Ryan Reynolds. It's not far away, you know. Sets up well, it bounces. He takes it about chest high. Maybe could have let it drop just a little bit more, but a fine effort.
Yeah, certainly attacked the ball there. Touch just chops against, you know.
They either go in or out, Tom.
Yeah.
It's a great effort. Could that be a little bit of luck that the underdog would need to create a massive result? 69 minutes on the clock, 20 minutes to go. Don't forget, all the viewers, that it's a penalty situation after 90 minutes. I would really round off the entertainment, Tom.
You certainly would.
Venables. Miles Davis playing more central now. Reynolds. Not quite as good as his first half assist. Puts it behind the net. It looks like Rhys Griffiths is shaking a tree and he may be making a substitution. Lee John, Matthew Rees, Dylan Blaine. 3 quality players in their time in the Cymru Premier.
Yes, it's nice to see players progressing.
Brilliant.
Managers and coaches.
Brilliant.
Yeah, putting experience, you know, to good use.
They would have never made a boy band, Tom. They weren't good looking enough. Three of my ex-players, by the way. Can't.
Hope they were listening to you then, Mark.
They won't even buy me a cup of tea.
You don't expect Lee John to buy you. Left him out the cup final team, didn't you?
Yeah, on his podcast. Little, Mark Little. No ball boys chasing. The balls at 2-2 at present. Little heads back inside. Yorworth wins the headed duel against Khan. This next 20 minutes vital. Absolutely vital now. Experience, know-how, can that see off the enthusiasm and younger age of the Llanelli team. So, prize duel now, Parry. Khan runs it down in the corner, keeps it in play. Johnson, he's in. But chance to hold, it goes across. Boston Johnson, by the way.
Sydney, that ball was whipped across really well there. Again.
It was excellent play by Danny Birch, it was.
Yeah, but Khan held the ball up so well there from the big man, Yorworth.
Long throw. Fired in by Birch, headed down on to Hopkins' feet. Raffel, Parry, 50-50. Coughlin does well. He may not be a great clearance, but it's a great bit of goalkeeping sweeping, by the way. He was on the edge of his box ready. Parry's pass wasn't the greatest. Little things like that, Tom, can change games, you know. It'll lift the goalkeeper's confidence a little bit again, that. Jeffries. Reynolds gets it back inside.
No signs really of any substitutions, is there? Was it false alarm, was it?
Yeah, it looked like.
Or was it a player trying to put
Jones?
Rhys Griffiths under pressure.
Jones is still picking up wonderful passes. Miles Davis, who's come central now, it's almost playing in the 10 role, Miles Davis.
Is he doing off his own back, or is he doing it as a tactical?
Yeah, this is the substitution. Gabriel Kirchhoff leaves the pitch.
Ashley Evans.
And Ashley Evans will come on to add his experience. Ex-Llanelli, of course, in their great years.
Now, for me, Ashley is a holding midfield player. Kirchhoff is a creative midfield player. What's your thinking behind that, Mark?
I think they'll just play Ashley Evans to clog the middle up with Lewis Allen, so they just take control of that. That's his first thing. They're not actually in control of the game. Evans can come on and control it. Oh, chance. Whipped across. Oh, Hopkins. They're starting to create more and more chances on the break.
Yeah, more composure midfield.
I think that's why he's brought Ashley Evans on, to be honest, Tom. He needs a bit more composure in the middle, Griffiths, and I think it's quite a smart move. Next goal now would be incredible. Absolutely incredible. Tim Parker there. being spoke to by Dylan Blaine. Long throw. First head is key. It's a longer one this time. Seconds. Little gets it clear. Back into the mix. Jeffries clears. Venables. Ruffell. It's a good interception by Miles John. Wants a free kick. Referee doesn't give a free kick. The crowd want a free kick just in front.
And the referee was right there.
Yeah, the referee was superb as well there. He has been superb, by the way.
Has there been any yellow cards? I don't think there has been, has there?
Just looking at his clock, glancing, he's got 15 to go. Evans. Jones. Tries to slide one through. Coughlin. There's one ball Llanelli are playing for. It's that one. Can he outdo Jeffries now? He's one-on-one with Jeffries. Will he try and get it in behind him? I should imagine he will. Goes to ground. Jeffries does all he can to put it wide.
Yeah, Jeffries showed his experience there, didn't he? Just held him up.
But I tell you what, Tom, what a difference, right? A couple of goals can make when somebody has... They absolutely bomb backwards then, Penybont. Every defender.
Do you think some of the Welsh Premier clubs would be looking for a Christmas wish and maybe signing a striker?
I would put a Yale lock on him if I was the chairman of Llanelli tonight. I'd say you're locked in, son. Great headed ball back in chance. It's in the back of the net. No flag as well. There's a call for offside. There's a call for the goalkeeper. But amazingly, Jamie Baker, 33-year-old Jamie Baker, has just scored a third goal. It's Llanelli 3, Penybont 2. Hey, that massive upset on the cards or not?
Well, absolute carnage defensively there for East Griffiths' team defensively. The second ball, first ball is cleared here. Good defending. Onto the edge of the box. Great shout there. And then
Mark Little stayed in.
Yeah.
Mark Little stayed in. He's inside the 6-yard box. That's the key.
Jared
Baker's there, and Little is just in front of the goalkeeper. He's miles onside. And if he's meant that, by the way, let's not underrate it. That's a wonderful finish.
Yeah. But Bevan as well, the header he puts back into the box there. For Baker to finish with a back header. He's well pleased with that.
Baker played at Goitra with Lee John. He's followed him around. And could be the goal of his career at the age of 33. To score the winner in a Welsh Cup tie against Penybont on Stevenage. The dreams and the scenarios are starting to ring around the ground, Tom.
Well, I think they should put that on hold, Mark, because there's a tough 13 minutes left for him.
He's nicked it from Yorwith. He's one-on-one with Jeffries. Surely not. Just holds it up a little bit. He gets it there first. Can he finish? Oh! Would have been the wonder hat-trick. And that'll go down as a massive chance, by the way.
It's a good save by Pennock with his feet.
It's a big save from Pennock. He just didn't get the pace on the ball. What a game on our hands. Ruffell, can he take the shot on Ruffell? What a save! That is flying in the far corner, and Coughlin makes a brilliant save with his left hand.
Well, previous to that, Yorwith gets taken to the cleaners. Really unlucky there. Good effort again, but he goes across the goal left.
Save.
Brilliant save.
Great effort, by the way, from Cian Ruffell. Right in the corner is going, and that's the save of the evening. He's made one or two. Davis in the mix, a chance. Yorwith with his shot, cleared.
Just hits Ethan Kahn actually there. Here's a short corner.
We even got a Welsh international dancing around us on the Welsh channel with all this action. Malcolm Allen's going berserk. Dylan Ebenezer enjoying it. What a game on our hands. Little bit of action there to slow the game down. 79 minutes on the clock. Llanelli 3, Penybont 2. Jones, key parts now, key moments for Penybont. Surprises me this, to take the short corner at this stage. It's hooked on goalkeeper, punches, it's not the greatest of punches. He collects the second time from Venables though. Coughlin is turning into a bit of a hero at the moment.
I think Chris will be a little bit disappointed there. Not the best of punches, but gladly for Coughlin, it goes straight back into his arms there.
Little. It's a great header from Miles Davis. The likes of Miles Davis, Lewis Allen. Again, now they need to get back in this game. They need to drag their team to penalties at least.
Yeah, 10 minutes left, but probably be another 3 or 4 minutes added on there.
Griffiths. Billy Borge, I'd even think of bringing Billy Borge on and throwing Yorworth up centre forward. No, it's the cup. Is he on the league? No. You know, it's Jeffrey's gone off. He's almost... Yeah, I didn't see that either. It's bound to happen, I think.
Elliot Richards comes on.
Yeah. Elliot Richards. He's bound to go just 2 at the back now. I won't be surprised if Little and Reynolds, and they don't even show Yorworth forward in the last 5 minutes. That's the ball that will be the key ball now. Evans. Midfield. Llanelli's midfield have really worked hard in the second period. Offside flag given. Yeah, but Ryan Bevan, Louis Gerrard and Joe Hopkins, Tom, have really gone to work in our midfield in the second half. It looks like, you know, the plaudits will be taken obviously by Can.
Yeah, what they've done well, Mark, is they've made Penybont play the ball across and square rather than through them. So they've been a lot better defensively.
And that's since the tactical stroke of putting 5 in the midfield.
Yeah.
John changed it with 15 minutes to go of the first half. Miles John heads it on. Hopkins again competing. Penybont get the throw. Something tells me there's still another goal in this game, Tom.
It could well be a twist, Mark, in this game.
Yorworth. Little. Oh, it's a great run from Little. Venables is on as well. Goalkeeper again collects.
Right idea. Didn't quite find that final pass. Little there.
And if there ever is a time, Tom, when you've got to man mark anybody now, I mean, you need to get Venables in chains now.
For a player of his ability, he should have found Venables there.
Yeah. You need to now in these next 5 or 10 minutes. It's do or die. Parry again. Parry for me, apart from Can, obviously, who will grab the headlights. He's been tremendous, James Parry, at the back. Because Miles Davis is one of the best players in the Cymru Premier League, and he's kept him quiet all night.
Yeah, can't disagree there, Mark.
Everyone excited now. And as the way football is, Tom, there will be most... You've got to just speak with honesty here now. There'll be most of the Welsh Premier managers would prefer to play somebody like Llanelli in the next round than Penybont. It's one of the big boys out if they were to go out here tonight.
Oh, if they go out, Mark, it's definitely one of the big boys. You know, 3rd in the Welsh Prem last season, Mark.
Yeah, the top side.
I could well finish 2nd this year.
They're the top side. Coughlin. Key moments, every ball now. Little. Do you get it down and still play, Tom, or do you just hook it on and get up there as quick as possible if you're Penybont? Gerrard's been tremendous in midfield, and there's Cam battling again. Evans going back. Pennock. There's no real blame on the goal for Pennock for me because the defender's still in there.
Yeah, it was a poor line. Little,
yeah,
you said, Mark, played them on side. And the header into the box with a pace on it, the flick, all he needed was to flick it.
It's a great finish.
Yeah.
Little. Just pitching their shape well. No, they're still that 4-5-1. They just got to be careful they don't drop too deep. Penybont have plenty of ability to open up Richards. Will he take the shot on? Trying to get the shot on. It's a good block again. Right backs had a tremendous game in the second half. Miles John was asked a lot of questions in the first half, but he's really tightened up in the second period. If anybody's the most improved player in the second period. Davis, great ball, back post Venables. Venables! Straight into the hands of Coughlin.
Pinpoint cross there by Miles Davis. Picks out Venables. But Venables can't get any leverage there, can he?
No.
He wasn't really attacking the ball.
But almost every time that ball's gone in there, Venables has won the header, which he's saying to you, just get the ball into me.
Yeah. I think one or two of the Llanelli players are blowing a bit heavily now.
It's a great cross, just a little bit behind him, like you said. Just couldn't get the power.
And if you notice there, Baker never jumped with Venables there.
There won't be no rush, I don't think. Is it Johnson gone down here? I wonder why. The work rate from Sam Johnson this evening. Don't forget, he's an out-and-out centre forward. Play for Barry, play for Cameron and Clydach and the like, and he's always put goals in the back of the net. But he's been asked to do a job tonight, and he stemmed the flow on the left-hand side.
Yeah, he certainly changed roles during the game.
Big 5 minutes for Rhys Griffiths now.
I think we'll have at least 10 minutes left when we mark. There'll probably be another 5.
Tim Parker coming on for Sam Johnson.
Yeah.
Was Tom Johnson, sorry, it looked like Tim Parker. Parker was here, almost a look-alike. It's Tom Johnson for Sam Johnson. Coughlin, Rafael keeping a high line.
Sorry, Mark. Johnson was left out this evening, wasn't he? So maybe wanted to prove a point. I know there's only a few minutes left. But,
well, if team could pull off a win this evening, Tom, I don't think he'll be going to see the manager later on and saying, why wasn't I playing? He'll just be celebrating like the rest of them. Just keeping the ball down in the corner, 2 or 3 players around him and getting his team a throw in. Smart play.
Yeah, excellent
Smart play again. I don't think too soon, maybe with 2 minutes to go or 3 minutes to go. But I don't think it'll be a $1 million question on your man of the match. You have the throw again. Do you go long with this now, Tom?
I definitely go long, Mark. You can kill the game off.
Right, okay. Okay.
I mean, I can't see the point with, especially these days. They put, there's definitely be 5 minutes of extra time.
Yeah, with these days, yeah.
So there's 8 minutes left.
I got your point. What he's trying to do is lock it up, and he got the trying to lock up. They'll give a free kick away, which backs your argument. Which absolutely backs your argument.
The thing is as well, Penybont have changed shape.
Because when he's sitting that ball in, you could get a corner.
Yeah.
You could get another throw.
Jeffries is off.
Yeah. Venables up, Elliot Richards up, Rafael up. Short ball goes to Ryan Reynolds. It's last minute time. Goalkeeper should be screaming for that, by the way. Every ball being contested now, everyone knowing it could be a match winner. Oh, there's times for wonder balls, Tom.
Not now.
Griffiths asking the time. What's your shout on the clock, Tom? 4 added?
I say 5.
5 added. You? I'll say 4. It's in behind, every red shirt behind the ball now. Penybont looking for a goal to take the game to penalties at least. Jones. Tom Johnson could have his first piece of the action, marking Reynolds. Jones has got to go in, there's no doubt of that. Goes in, decent ball as well. Touch from Venables. Rafael on the edge. Rafael got to stop the cross. Got to stop the cross. Little. And on the other hand, it's got to go in. John. Oh, it's a poor header.
Could have chest that down, Mark. He had plenty of time.
Jones. Touch. Goes wrong again. They just can't clear their lines at the moment. Sustained pressure from the Premier team. Oh, chance here to whip it across the front. Great ball. It's in. It's Lewis Allen on the far post. Far post, Allen rescues the Blues. Brilliant ball from Rafael. He put it in the right area. And the captain, Lewis Allen, comes up with an incredible equaliser. It's 3 apiece.
Ball evades everybody there. Fair play to Harlan. He does love popping up the back post, doesn't he, Lewis Harlan, at the right time, in the right place there. And he probably could well have saved his team's bacon this afternoon.
It's a great finish. It's a great finish from Harlan. He's got plenty to do there with his left foot. The ball's past the far post. It's a wonderful finish.
A couple of times there, they had the chance, didn't they?
Definitely had the chance.
Bit of composure.
Can goes down now, holding his groin. They put him out of the penalties. Could get a free kick here, by the way. Goes back across the front. Referee hasn't blown up. The first one, Tom. The header out from the fullback. And you said he could have brought it down on his chest.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Could have penalties on our hands now. Can goes down, and he's no one who usually goes down. There's 5 minutes added. Gets the man of the match from Malcolm Allen. Should imagine he's done the double from you.
Yes, 100%. It's been the difference.
Time to add a penalty taker or two. Is that Billy Borge coming on?
Yeah. No, it's Callum. Little's gone off.
Little goes off.
Callum Bateman.
No, it's Billy Borge.
Yeah.
Billy Borge, yeah. You would take penalties, but you don't want penalties when you're 3-2 up in the last minute or last couple of minutes. Brilliant performance. Can's going off, by the way, so you won't be taking one of the penalties. And you know what, Tom? There still could be another goal in this one, you know.
Yeah.
There they are. The lads have enjoyed themselves this evening. Fantastic, and they'll be long in their memories, this game. And I tell you what, lads, you may have another 15 minutes or so of a penalty shootout. Bring it on.
Well, the game, to be fair, has had everything.
Brilliant game. By the way, Tom, have we not said enough about the excellent ball from Keon Rafael to set that winner up?
The equaliser.
The equaliser.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Great ball. He just put it in that area, hoping somebody, what do they usually say? Just put it into the area, someone will gamble. Harlan gambled, it's 3-all.
Yeah.
Can, and no doubt, will get a standing ovation from his fans. I'm sure Sgorio will see a lot more of that lad.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Even knocking his, killing his air, or is he just cramp?
Callum Bateman. Callum's the type of lad who will be interested in taking a penalty. And now Parry, when you're 3-all, he's gone across again instead of going down in the corner this time. This time, that's the 2 wrong throws, Tom. It's got to stay down in that corner now. You've got to get the penalties at least.
Well, like I said, Mike, if they had thrown that ball into the box, you never know. Could have had it.
Has to be a minute. Could Penybont really turn it around? I think that'll be a Llanelli ball. He's give it the other way there. And Lee John going absolutely berserk in the dugout. And so is Matthew Rees. It looked the other way. Penybont, to all their credit, have battled back to make it 3-all and is still pushing for the winner. Tom, we got a minute left on this game. Been a, for me, pleasure to be a great cup tie. Harlan, flick back inside. Rafael, oh, he goes to the ground. Great tackle from the goal scorer. Evans, will Evans take it from distance? No, he'll set it up. Borge Plenty of bodies in there now. Borge to deliver. Great ball from Borge to the far post. Header into Coughlin's arms. It was Harlan again. He's kept going, the captain. To be fair to him, he's dragged his team back into it. It's 3 apiece with 30 seconds left on the clock.
I think he probably had another minute there because of the injury to Khan.
Coughlin. Bateman will chase this one all the way. Chases it all the way. He's just got to get something on it. Parry heads it back inside. Evans keeps it in play. Venables comes off his marker. Raffel. It's a great tackle from Parry again. Yeah. You can tell that a team who's playing at the top of their game, Llanelli, they're top of the league, because even when Penybont have come and scored this late equaliser, they're still trying to win it, Tom.
Yeah.
You know, it's momentum of how you're playing in the league as well. Support throw. It's just throwing it back to him. Raffel. It's had a decent game, Raffel. Ball's nearly with us there. Hopkins has worked his socks off.
I think all credit to Llanelli. They've given it one big effort.
Oh, massive effort. The likes of Danny Birch and company have run every blade of grass. David Lyons will come on and want a penalty. No David from his Tapswell days as well. He'll grab the ball straight away. These will definitely be penalty takers.
Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it's all about confidence, Tom. If he's on the touchline and I've said to him, oh, this is penalties now, and he says, taps me on the shoulder and says, send me on, I want one with a minute to go, I'm inclined to agree. But he's had a great shift, he has. Well played.
You've got a long throw coming into the box here.
Yeah, absolutely, to get the penalties. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Game's not over.
Miles John comes on. Josh Allen comes on. Maybe just to see out what you've just said. Allen comes on. And Lyons comes on. Got to take it to penalties. Got to see out this last long throw. First flick is done. Keeper stays. Allen, the substitute, gets a header. Great block by Allen. Full-time whistle. Penalties it is at Stevenage. What a wonderfully entertaining 90 minutes. Well played, Llanelli, well played. Penybont, it's 3 apiece, Tom. And we will be going to penalties.
Yeah, terrific game this evening, without a shadow of a doubt. It's a shame there's going to be a loser from the penalties, but those are the rules. But terrific performance from the Reds. Competed all the way with the big guns of Penybont.
Yeah, final score, Llanelli 3, Penybont 3. We will break for a couple of minutes, but we will be coming back for the penalty shootout. Well, Tom, we've seen some great games over the past couple of years on Sgorio. We did say at the beginning of the game, it could be a Sgorio scorcher. Would you go along with that?
Yeah, certainly could be. I'm looking at the 2 goalkeepers now. I mean, I always look at the size of a keeper when he's taking a penalty.
Oh, definitely.
Pennock, he's a much larger character than Coughlin. So I'd fancy my chances against Coughlin more than I would against Pennock. But, you know, as a striker, I always used to look and say, the size of a keeper. I love big keepers, I do. 6'4", 6'5".
Going back to exactly what you've said, I can remember being with Carmarthen once and going to play Gresford away. Gresford, they took us to extra time, they were brilliant. And we had a first penalty. Gary Lloyd took it and ripped the back of the net out. And when their first man came up then, he's put it right in the top corner, and Pennock has flown and tipped it round, and it just killed the game stone dead. Exactly what you're on about.
Yeah.
Exactly what you're on about, mate. It's all about this. It's all about this first spot kick. I would expect Lions to pick the ball up for Llanelli and Lewis Allen, who's rescued his team, by the way, with a goal. He's popped up with 5 or 6 of them this season now.
So what they do, they toss up which end?
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, you toss up. Joe Hopkins, Lewis Allen, brilliant midfield battle, both of them excellent. Alex Pennant and Scott Coughlin. We've done some great penalty shootouts over the last 12 months, Tom. You know, we did the Haverfordwest, the Haverfordwest story. Referee, by the way, and 2 linesmen, well played. Excellent performances. Excellent performances.
Well, Markham Jones, no yellow cards for 90 minutes plus.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. But to be fair, you know, he let the goal. He left the game go
the
on.
toss is won. And Llanelli's first penalty will be taken by Bateman. No, Ryan Bevan. Number 6, Ryan Bevan. Again, it's had a smashing game, Bevan. But this is bottle, Tom. This is like opening the batting in a test match.
And hope you don't go out for a duck.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Pennock goes in. The pressure, he knows. He's there to be a hero. All the pressure is on the man in red.
He's probably rung his dad during that break.
Bevan against Pennock. Bevan with the first kick. Oh, goalkeeper goes to his left, and it's a massive start. We spoke about pressure. We spoke about how important it is. You spoke about size. It all comes down. It's a wonderful save. It wasn't the worst penalty in the world.
No, to tell you what, it's a terrific penalty, actually.
It's a good save. It's a great save from Pennock. The youngster, Bevan, misses the kick.
He just flung himself there to his left-hand side, did Pennock, and, you know...
And would you want anybody else other than Venables to take the first penalty? Usually puts his foot through it. Venables against Coughlin to make it 1-0 to Penybont. But it's one apiece. It's one apiece. Seen that penalty so many times from Venables, and Coughlin has no doubt done his homework there. Venables regularly puts his foot through it. Great save.
Just stood still. Simple as that. Don't think Venables got a hold of it as well as he normally does.
Still got to give him credit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's the substitute, Allen. Josh Allen, can he put his team ahead? It's in! It's crept in! It's a massive goal for Llanelli. It's so unlucky for Pennock, but it creeps over the line, and look at the smile it produces on the player's face.
Wow. We said this game had everything, it's got absolutely everything. I mean, he saves it, he's had no goal. That is amazing.
I think it goes down as a goal for Allen. Good effort. How important is this now? Miles Davis. The pressure is really on these players now. Davis, quality player. Will it be a quality penalty? And it is. If you're talking about top draw, open the draw, mate. What a penalty.
Yeah, superb strike there from Miles Davis. No keeper in the world will save that.
That's Harry Kane like, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Cronin, 38-year-old centre-back with 7 goals in the league this season. He's a confident person in front of goal, I know.
See what he's like from penalties.
Yeah, this game's on a knife edge. Cronin turns his back, turns round. Whoa! Wow!
Straight down the middle.
Straight down the middle, but he's in it now with authority. It's gone over the top. He turns around as if to say, take that. He struck that well. But it's down the middle, like you said.
Yeah. You know, once the keeper commits, that's it, isn't it?
Henry Jones now. Surely not a Panenka. Henry is the type of player who has the quality to do it, but not on a night like tonight, I don't think. Just got to find the back of the net. Jones against Coughlin. Save hero of the night. Jones looks so disappointed. He's made the goalkeeper work, to give him his credit. It's a good save.
It's a good save, not a best of penalties, to be honest. I mean, if you look at it now, Mark, he just falls to his right-hand side, Coughlin, and saves it. That was nowhere near the corner.
Callum Bateman. Now we're talking to the players who were brought on to take the penalties. Callum Bateman, he's having a bit of problem with the spot. This kick is vital. Absolutely vital. This for a 2-0 lead. Bateman against Pennock. Bateman. Oh, Bateman! Flashes it over the bar in incredible fashion.
Still got the advantage though, haven't they?
Really struck it and cleared it.
That is an awful penalty, Mark.
Yeah. Pressure, like you said, he's just come on. It's most probably his first kick. Still the pressure on though. Josh Yorworth. The big man Yorworth to make the equaliser. Coughlin dancing around on the line. Can the big man put the ball in the back of net to equalise? Yorworth. Brilliant penalty from Yorworth. And now we're sudden death. We are sudden death. Great penalty, by the way.
Yeah, super.
Led back up from the corner. Gerrard. Louis Gerrard. He has a wand of a left peg, by the way. I don't think he'll be dinking it. He's played well in midfield. Can he just round his night off with a penalty to hit the back of the net? Gerrard against Pennock. Oh! Top draw! Top draw! Rifles the back of the net. What a strike from Gerrard, Tom. You're not saving them.
He just pinged it in, didn't he? That was like a 5-iron, that. Just rifled it in.
Elliot Richards. Substitute came on. Lots of pressure, plenty of experience, ex-Football League. Can he deal with it? He puts it in the corner. The goalkeeper must have been an inch away. Great penalty from Richards.
So now we're down to
three apiece.
The ones that can't take penalties or didn't want to take penalties.
Yeah, and here's the substitute, David Lyon. I think he was brought on to take one.
Well, surely he'd have been in the first 5 if he had, or...
Yeah, most probably.
Yeah.
He's most probably right, but I know he's a confident lad. Lot of pressure.
Just see how confident
no
he is.
No run up at all. Lyon against Pennock. Oh! And he looks at the goalkeeper. That's what he's brought on for, he says, and that's what he's done. And believe it or not, both lads who've taken the penalties now, Lyon and Keon Raffel from the same area in Ely.
All right.
Unbelievable. Raffel to get the equaliser. He's had a great game, Raffel. Can he round his night off with a goal? Coughlin! Llanelli win the cup tie on penalties. What a wonderful cup tie. Stevenage Park goes absolutely crazy. Scott Coughlin is the hero of the hour. Lee John's troops make it through to the next time, and it's a long time since we've seen scenes like this at Stevenage Park.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic for the home side. I mean, it's gone down to a penalty shootout, but you've got to give it to Llanelli. Fantastic performance in the 90 minutes, and then to win it on penalties. Full credit to them.
Was it going to be a special night? All along we thought it was. Raffel has had a brilliant game in the evening. He scored a goal. It's a great save from Coughlin. Coughlin's worked out. He saved 3 penalties to get his team through, by the way.
Yeah, certainly knew where the camera was as well, didn't he?
He knew where the camera was. How's that bad knee you had in the 60th minute, Scott?
He's a happy chappy, and there's a lot of happy chappies around here this evening.
Coughlin selects. Oh, Stevenage is like the old days. You have to feel for Penybont. They put on a brilliant performance in making a comeback to 3-all. But the cup is all about fairy stories, and a fairy story has been delivered this evening at Stevenage Park. Llanelli go through on penalties as Lee John and Coughlin punch the air.
He's a happy chappy, isn't he? Certainly, Lee John, got to give him the credit for his tactical change in that second half and just before half time.
Well, thank you, Ben. Thanks very much for watching. It's been a wonderful evening at Stevenage Park. Congratulations to Llanelli. Commiserations to Penybont.
Diolch yn fawr, Dylan, Lee John. My goodness, what a historic night for Llanelli. Where do you even begin to describe that?
Oh, I really don't know, Sean. This an unbelievable feeling. I'm so proud. I'm so chuffed. Look at this.
I know. Look at the celebrations. You've got kids running all over the pitch. You can see just how much it means to this club, Lee. It feels like the good times are starting to come back to Stevenage.
I hope so. And this is to respect to Penybont because we know how good they are, you know. And this, what an achievement. What an achievement.
What's going through your mind when it goes to penalties? How are the nerves?
I'm so proud. You get to the 90th minute and you're thinking, please hold on, please hold on. Unfortunately, we concede and then you're thinking, it's the lottery. We've still got a chance. And if we had lost tonight, I'm still so proud of that group of players.
Never mind the penalties. What about the 90 minutes, Lee? Because I've got to say, you pushed Penybont all the way tonight.
Yeah, listen, I think tactically we did well. Penybont was such a threat all 90 minutes, and we had to, give up possession, give them, let them have the ball, and then we had to pick our moments. And you need someone like Ethan Can then who can pick them off. His running was unbelievable.
You've mentioned Ethan Can there, Lee. Are you going to have a bit of a problem?
Don't mention him too much, Sean.
Yeah, I know, because are you going to have a bit of a problem trying to keep hold of him in January?
Absolutely not, no. Well, I hope not. Ethan's been brilliant. He's come in. He's a massive part of what we want to do going forward. We want to be playing in the Welsh Premier League over the next few years. That's our objective, and he's a big part of that.
Character in the penalty shootout, then Coughlin in goal. What a performance from him, Lee.
He was outstanding, and he deserves that. So many players in that team tonight deserve that, But it really feels special time for Scott. He's been so good for me for the last 2 or 3 seasons, and yeah, that's brilliant.
Okay, there's a bit of carnage happening behind us, but Lee, you're through to the next round. Would you fancy? Well, I know games are still to be played tomorrow, but
yeah, anyone at home with this atmosphere, and a special mention to those mini ultras, as we call them. The noise they were creating and the banter in the stands, we need that. We're trying to grow a fan base and we're trying to grow as a club.
Well, I'm sure the mini ultras will be celebrating tonight. I think it's past their bedtime though. But Lee, I'll let you go. Thank you so much and huge congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Wel, oedd ag un gêm arall hyn yma Kate Connor yn meiddi prestatyn o 8 gol I ddim, felly nhw trwyddo I rownd nesa yn gyfforddus iawn, and I'm pleased to say I've got Scott Coughlin joining me here. Scott, you look a bit lost for words, I'm not going to lie. What a night for Llanelli. What's going through your head right now?
To be honest, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts. It was such a up and down game, wasn't it? And
you could put the
thankfully the lads got there in the end. I can't concentrate, I'm absolutely knackered.
Scott, I don't blame you at all. We'll talk about the penalties in a minute, but I've got to say, Lee John, your manager, to say what a 90 minutes from you guys. You took Penybont all the way tonight.
Yeah, we had a game plan and the lads executed it really well, in all fairness. There was times you're going to have to dig in and fair play to Can. He scored a great goal for the second and Bakers for the third, but it was about grinding out, and we said, if we can get 70, 80 minutes in the game, that's what we wanted, and thankfully we got the win in the end.
Did you feel you had to hang in at times?
Yeah, of course, when they scored at 2-1, I thought, here we go, it was about not caving in, to be honest, but no, fair play to the lads, obviously I'll have all the plaudits, but the lads dug in well.
Penalties then, Scott, what's going through your mind? Any nerves at all?
No, to be honest with you, my record lately hasn't been too great. Lee will tell you that. But no, we did a bit of research before the game and, thankfully it come well.
Yeah, the homework paid off. In terms of the rest of the season, what can this do for Llanelli? It's going to give you so much confidence going forward.
Yeah, no, of course. Obviously, we've got our targets and, obviously it's a big boost tonight. And thankfully, we took the league form into tonight as well. And hopefully we can carry on with a big game at Llanelli next week now and, get tonight over the way. And we'll focus on that then.
And you're through to the next round. How much does that mean? The smile on your face says it all.
Hopefully we can get an away tie. I was saying to the boys before the draw for this round, hopefully we can get an away tie and hopefully have a night out away up in North Wales somewhere.
Well, look, thank you very much for your time. Huge congratulations. Enjoy the celebrations tonight. Dyna ni am heno ac mae'r ffocws yn rhoi tuag at bêl-drod rhyngwladol Armenia yn erbyn Cymru dydd Sadwrn nesaf am hanner awr wedi 1, a wedyn ni fe fydd Cymru yn croesawu Twrci wedyn ni. Ond dyna ni am heno am ddrama fan hyn ar barc Stevenheath. Ciciawr Smotin a Llanelli o'r ail haen yn mynd drwyddo i'r rown nesa ar ôl mi ddi Penybont o uwch gyngrair Cymru. Diolch yn fawr am eich cwmni chi hyn yma. Welwn i chi tro nesa. Nos da.